by me, by this page. According to that, fair enough. So how you are similarly situated to the person?
My lord, co-accused who has been enlarged on bail.
जोरे कौन माने कथा देछि ना जोरे एसी देछि कथा देछि आपण एमति बुढ़ा हेलेनी हाईकोर्ट चाकरी करी जोरे कथा रे आपण किछि दरकार नै हमर एसी दरकार तो चशमा बचमा देखा जीवनी कृष्ण पर
My lord, the co-accused who has been enlarged on bail.
Sir, question is how he is similarly situated. That much, please.
I am coming, man. In FIR, my lord,
quickly.
May I please
read करंती तो तणो आपण को read pattern रे submission हे जाउची
आगे.
The petitioner is a citizen of India. His fundamental rights have been violated. So कौन मिलियो सेतरु कौन crime करथिले एवं कौन समानता अछि तार.
Initially the case is registered under 307. Later in
doesn't make any difference. तीन दुई हेले कौन असुविधा है कोन straight away come to the point.
My lord, you also may kindly have a glance to page 12.
Page no, sir. How this particular petitioner is better or worse than the earlier
particular petitioner stands on a better footing that is not named in the FIR.
मु तो एयरपोर्ट में जे पड़े देखा लान जा सकाल सकाल एयरपोर्ट पळेले हबो ठीक अछि
Satyavan who had been enlarged on bail, my lord, he had assaulted the deceased along with one Raju. So
किछि कर नथिले 120 बी
30 allegation समत मिसी मारचंद बिली allegation
आकर अगेंस्ट ओवरटेक कोन अछि कोन
ओवरटेक तो समत मिसी मारचंद बिली दिस इज ओनली allegation मिसी मारचंद
मस्ते मिसी की तो मारचंदी
हां पेज 12
कैन बी ग्रांटेड बेल सर ना अन्य माने समस्त मिसी मारी के बेल रे जाइछन
सत्यवन ये राजू लोहार रोड रे बड़ी थिला
मोहन कुमार सालबुनिया कोन करथिला
मोहन सेल्वनी खाली लिख जाए assaulted will लिखाई only in the FIR. All omnibus allegation and all the person, my lord. So for assault that is concerned, my lord, against one Satyavan and Raju.
कौन ये
as narrated in the FIR.
Who order a bail grant इतला मु पाउनी आगे.
My lord, I quoted that order, my lord.
Date sir. Quotation मु चाहुनी.
Giving.
अपन जान नांती.
हाँ, I've quoted, my lord, that order.
अरे date कौन तो sir? Date तक किंतु quoted होगा. को मास
6/3/2024.
Sorry?
6/3/2024.
6/3/24 तो किसी order नहीं आती है.
Para 7 I have quoted that order.
नहीं मोर bail order टा दरकार.
हाँ, para 7 I have quoted that entire order.
से BLAPL टा का था अपना ना सेटा नहीं सेटा कौन करिया बारीक हो पड़े गला से
किसी तो
के स्कैनिंग किए करछन ओंडे एसी बढ़ान तो से फाइल ला काढुछन ना कोन कोन कोर्ट रे कोट करछन को पैराग्राफ रे
My lord, para 7. Page 4, my lord.
Read to 82 of 2024. Nice, sir.
My lord, 61 of 24, my lord.
61/24.
Para 7 I have quoted.
Mon pare achi Mr. Nanda.
the CD is not there.
Se file ta mage padiyo.
Yes, it has come for the first time.
Tal kebe ko aniya. Apun kebe rokchon di next. Huh? Amar usual kebe agur kebe rokchon.
Agura nahi. 10 times of the last time.
तेरा पास ओवर कले आप खोजी बाहर करि परिबे फाइल टा
would you date it?
17 को आसो ठीक अछि फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ लिखिबे द पिटिशन हैज बीन फाइल्ड so and so so and so so and so in view of the disposal of the earlier BLEPL number 61 of 2024 by order dated 6/3/2024 the present 24 comma filed by the co-accused. The present petition has been filed. Mr. Nanda, in fact, you were also appearing in the earlier matter.
I was appearing, man.
That bamboo stick.
Yes.
But obviously, you have to see the brief. I mean, you don't go by the mother wheat and.
In fact, my lord, in this rejection order,
it's not all never advisable.
and in this rejection order also, it's,
So get those files.
yes,
Files, I think the case diary and everything we will find it.
yes, madam. And in this order also, the order by your lordship with the earlier bail application has been referred and thereafter rejected.
So that's the problem is that the state council doesn't know that another BLEPL will be filed.
Right.
So preservation of file becomes a challenge.
Man. May I pardon my
बर्तमान तो मो पाखरे भी नहीं हमार file
No, sir. I was surprised also why this order has not been tagged.
My lord, item number 3, I have taken the my lord.
One.
Order to reach.
by another way by a court. The present petition has been listed before dispatch in terms of the standing order number 2 2023 dated kete gote achi. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the present petitioner is similarly situated to that of the co-accused who has been granted bail. Rather, he stands in a better footing. अब अधिक लेखु निकाले पर से फिर तको अपन बेसी कह देले फिर
नहीं
बाहरी होता जो para dolane DG appearing for the state shall obtain the records of the connected matter and to respond to the submissions of the learned counsel for the petitioner. List on 17/5/24 when this bench sits next.
In fact, my lord, last order which my lord had disposed it was conducted by Mrs. Patnaik.
No, one definitely you check the file in one occasion.
Order
Prior to that, maybe Mr. Nanda had appeared or maybe
Mrs. Patnaik name was
once I remember because he suggested that it is a stick injury. That is how I remember.
Other case.
But my problem is my file shows there is a earlier BLAPL 8732 which was withdrawn.
thereafter they
फाइल is so
they will
सेंटर को देखिए अपन सारे
61 of 20.
ठीक अछि get those अपन भी the registry shall also tag the connected BLAPL for reference. Connected disposed of BLAPL for reference.
My lord, on 17th.
17th.
My
My lord, item number,
ଯଦି ଆଗରୁ ଏମିତି ଆଜି ଯେମିତି ହେଲା ଯଦି ହେଇପାରିବ ତାହେଲେ ତ ଠିକ ଅଛି. Yes,
my lord,
please.
item number 3,
Yes,
another
please.
co-accused person on the similar affair. Same.
No, not similar. Not similar.
Item number 3, my lord.
No.
एक ଚାଲିଛି ନା
एक चलची item number 3 टा same affair रो another co-accused.
ଏକ ଆଉ ତିନି
Three is similar no way. The injury caused by iron rod by the other petitioner.
No, my lord.
Yes, that's the report.
তিনটা
That's the FIR.
that is your submission, that is his submission.
Born out from
That
the
is his submission.
yes, born out.
ସେ ଫାଇଲଟାରେ ଅଛି ରେକର୍ଡ ଅଛି
No, it is a good case. Arising out of the same case.
ତିନିରେ ଏକା ଅର୍ଡର ସେମ୍ ସବମିଶନ ଖାଲି ମିଷ୍ଟର
Actually-
କେ ମହାନ୍ତି
actually, my lord, father and son in both the cases.
ଦୁଃଖର କଥା
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
କାହାକୁ ବାଡେଇବା ପାଇଁ both of them
Yes.
agreed and
That is-
concertedly
When you written in the FIR, Raju Luha Road, Badela.
My lord, I have
Raju
my lord
first.
charge sheet, my lord. In charge sheet, there is no absolute.
ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ପାଇଁ ବି ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁନି ମୋର କିଛିଟା ଲିମିଟେସନ ଅଛି
Yes, my lord.
ଏ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟ କେସ ହିଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ଏସବୁ ବୁଝିକି ମୋର କଣ ମତେ କଣ ମିଳିବ ମୋର ଯେତିକି ଅଛି 438 ମୁଁ ସେତିକି ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବି କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଆକ୍ୟୁଟାଲ ହେଇଯିବ your submission is that every likelihood that he will be acquitted. Let him be acquitted.
No, my lord. For the
Can I
material,
say that, so let us assume, since the petition is likely to be acquitted, he is granted bail.
my lord.
I cannot. Same order, same reliance.
Item
So you remember Mr. Mahanti and Mr. Das, the same matter.
My lord, 17, my lord.
This is the problem of listing, actually. One never knows one matter if it is taken up, when the other matter will come up. No date can be fixed.
ଆଉ ସେ 17 କୁ
ଦୁଇଟା ଫେରେ କଣ? ଦୁଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଉପରେ?
Another matter.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ?
Out of.
ଆଚ୍ଛା।
ତିନିଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ନା ଦୁଇ ଚାଲ
ସାର୍ ତିନିଟା କହିଲେ ସେ ତିନି କହୁଛନ୍ତି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
item to
16 or 17
ଆପଣ ତିନିଟା ମିଷ୍ଟର କଣ ଆପଣ ତିନି କୁ ଠିକ ତ?
ହଁ, 3.
ଏକ ଯାହା ତିନି ସେୟା।
My lord.
yes
ହଁ 8732 ଠିକ ଅଛି। ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ସାର୍ କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ ସେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇନଟା ଲେଖିଲେ କଲେକ୍ଟେଡ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ ଯୋଉ ଲେଖିଲେ ଓବ୍ଲିକ୍ ଲେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସ୍କାନ୍ କପି ଅଫ BLAPL ଯୋଉ ଲେଖିଲେ ତା ବ୍ରାକେଟରେ ସ୍ମଲ ଏସ୍ ଦିଟା ପିଟିସନ ପ୍ଲୁରାଲ ହେଇଗଲା। Yes, please.
Item
to
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, offense under
So how it has been listed, please. I mean,
yes, madam.
how it has been listed before me.
One of the co-accused persons have been enlarged on bail by this honorable court, my lord.
Granted bail.
Yes, my lord. That is already.
Coming for the first time.
Yes, my lord.
Same order as in one.
double murder case
Same as in one. Double murder रे भी मुझे छाड़ दिली.
My lord, allegation not. Even in this case also, the assault
I
party.
mean, because no murder. Yes. Same order.
item to
Sorry, ଆପଣ appearance लिखिनी. First होची सौम्यरंजन दास, Mr. AK होची Mr. AK Nanda AGA. Second Mr. K Mahanti.
My lord.
AGA Mr. Nanda. Third होची Mr. K Mahanti, AGA Mr. Nanda. Same order.
My lord.
Yes. Mr. Nanda, kindly please get the connected instructor office.
yes ma'am
My lord, item number 2 not connected, my lord. This is separate matter, my lord.
separate
Separate.
no not that earlier bail application
Earlier, you must understand what is happening. When you are filing a bail petition, they don't know that this is connected to something. The day it is disposed of, the file is dispatched to the disposal section.
My lord.
That is how though it is said to be done, but much easier said than done. It is difficult. You see, many times I am adjourning matters, you are not getting your file. Just imagine disposal of file kept somewhere. So how they will retrieve it? And no point in getting the CD, up-to-date CD, because the person is already in custody. CD obtained in one matter. So why there should be a direction to get rather the connected BLAPL where CD is available should be collected. Only difficulty is that that's a disposed of matter.
yes
And I mean, when you are filing separate petitions, can't be further what can be done? Same order of say registrar tag the connected brief. Yes. Yes, please. Next.
item for
May I please, your lordship? My lord, item 4, my lord. In the earlier
Just kindly speak to the microphone. ଟିକେ ତଳକୁ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମାଉଥ ପିସ୍ ଟାକୁ ଏମିତି ବେଣ୍ଡ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ତଳକୁ. Right. So that ଆପଣ ତଳକୁ ନେଇ କହିଲା ବେଳେ ଶୁଭିବ. Please.
in the earlier occasion, my lord, the present petition is approved this honorable.
How it has been listed before me. It is the same petitioner whose bail I rejected.
Again.
I have rejected of this particular petitioner.
Yes, my lord.
Then what are the changed circumstances?
Changing circumstances that, my lord, in between 3 numbers of witness has been examined. My lord.
You have to get those depositions. If you are relying on any deposition,
My lord.
then you obtain those depositions and serve copy on the learned AGA.
My lord, my lord. Again, my lord, that's because
Yes.
there is 376 2N is there and belong to the section that belong to Post Act, my lord. Notice is also
So
required.
my humble understanding is that you are hurrying into the petition. Once 376N petition is rejected by a court, court has to review the earlier order.
Yes, my lord.
So unless something substantive comes in the deposition of the prosecution witness, then you should wait till that time.
Obviously, my lord.
You are only just filing it, and because since I grant time always, so it is good goes on repeating. And whenever I am sitting, some 20 matters are left out. I presume that I finished the bail roster, but I am unable to do it.
My-
So I think you should wait for the opportune time. Trial will progress substantially, and you find something which will help the petitioner to grant bail. Because it is very difficult for a court to review the decision.
2 weeks time I kindly be granted so that I can obtain the
I'll issue notice.
my lord.
Like on the item 4, Mr. Pani.
I will.
You are Mr. Mahapatra. Mr. D.K. Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Nanda AGA for the state. First paragraph लिखिए जो दिला है. The BL appeal has been filed under so and so seeking a. Since the earlier BL appeal 8351 of 2023
My lord.
was disposed of by this bench in view of the standing order number 2 so and so the matter has been listed before this bench. Hello? The Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that in the meanwhile, after rejection of the earlier application for bail, some prosecution witnesses have been examined, and he seeks leave to rely on the statement of those prosecution witnesses. Accordingly, he shall obtain. Accordingly, it is submitted that he shall obtain copies of the depositions of the said witnesses. Mr. Mahapatra, upon saying I do not know. You are taking a risk.
It is
The reason being, suppose nothing is there, then there is no option than to reject the bail.
my lord, it is engaged brief, my lord. I have instruction. I am depending upon the engaged advocate, my lord. As per his instruction, that I am saying.
Simply Korantuni. Don't do that. You have to guide the engaged advocate. He doesn't understand he might not be thinking in that way. Every lawyer understands. It's not that something new is being discussed.
Yes.
What like it? Copies of those depositions to renew the prayer for bail by the petitioner. Copies of the depositions, if any, shall be obtained. That may be obtained by the learned counsel for the petitioner shall also be provided to the learned AGA. The learned AGA seeks accommodation to obtain the connected disposed of case record.
Yes.
So as to enable him to go through the case diary. Para. Registry shall tag the disposed of bail application into bracket small s. So scan copy tag scan copy of the so and so for reference. Para. The learned kete boys look at
25 years.
petitioner.
So for my records will 25 years, your lordship.
The learned counsel for the petitioner shall file one extra copy of the petition in the registry so as to send the same to the learned court in session of the matter, who shall intimate the informant oblique victim. Who shall intimate, who shall forward the copy through its office to the informant oblique victim, informing them regarding their right of audience in the present petition. Continuation लिखो to stop. An extra copy shall also be provided to the lauded AGA so as to enable him to transmit the same to the informant oblique victim through the IO, informing them regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. Para. The Secretary DLSA shall do the needful for providing legal aid to the informant oblique victim for for exercising the right of audience in the present proceeding. Comma, if they are unable to engage in counsel on their own. The legal aid counsel, if engaged, shall have the liberty to appear through the nearby virtual courtroom of the High Court of Orissa. The office, the concern, the court in session of the matter, as well as the IIC, as well as the concerned IIC, shall also intimate the next date of listing of the matter. After vacation, jibo. The date to nahi. List on 21
June.
6-20 list after vacation, list after vacation on 21-6-20-24 oblique when this bench sits next. ଆପଣ ଏଟା ଚେକ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ତ earlier order ଟା କେତେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
Yes, my lord.
Rejected. ଠିକ ଅଛି.
Rejected, my lordship.
ହଁ, dismissed. Yes, please. Next.
Item 5.
Lordship, item 5 and item 6 kindly pass over.
So CD ଆସିବ
Pass over ରଖିବା.
CD ଆସିବ ଏଥିରେ।
ଆଚ୍ଛା। ତେରେ ଆଗରୁ କଣ ହେଇଥିଲା? ସେ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ ଜଲ୍ଦି ଆସିବେ?
Along
If
with
we are
item
finishing it-
24 ସହିତ ସେଟା connect ଅଛି। Along with item 24.
5-6-24
ହଁ 24 with call please.
ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଦେଖିବେ ନା ଆଉ କଣ ଏଥିରେ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ କାହିଁକି ଆସିଛି whether earlier was rejected who accused has been released କଣ ହେଇଛି ଆଗୁଆ ସେଟା ଟିକେ that much assistance you have to render. Yes, please. Next.
Item 7.
Yes, Mr. Mahato.
May I please, my lord?
Yes.
My lord, 376(3) is there. Notice has to go to the victim. I have also made an offer.
Why it has been listed before this bench?
This was first time listed, your lordship. It is a fresh bail application.
Fresh, I think you let it come before the regular bench. Okay, sir. Mr. Mishra,
My lord, fresh bail application.
since I understand. I was discussing this. No,
notice दियो
I understand. Notice गले फिर again authority आसियो से listing ही परिवनी हो.
ना notice गला अपन को
पूर्व matter टा I had to list on 21-6 same. I understand. So I was seeking your suggestion.
सुन बका आसियो
କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ ରେଗୁଲାର
ଆସିବ
ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଯୋଉ ବିଲ୍ ଅଛି
ତାହେଲେ ସାତରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା କେବେ କଲେ 376 ଟା
ଏଟା ଆଫ୍ଟର ଭ୍ୟାକେସନ ହବ କାରଣ ନୋଟିସ ଯାଇକି ଆସିଲା ବେଳକୁ ସମୟ ଲାଗିବ
4 ଟା 4 ରେ ଯାହା ଅର୍ଡର 7 ରେ ସେୟା ଅର୍ଡର ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫ ରହିବନି ହଁ ଇନ ଭ୍ୟୁ ଅଫ ଟା ରହିବନି ବଟ୍ ରେଷ୍ଟ ଯୋଉ ଏଥିରେ 376 ଏନ୍ ଅଛି
373 ଅଛି ହେଲା
376
that's all notice is mandatory
376 ଟା ତାପରେ ତ ସେକ୍ସନ ତ ଲେଖା ହଉନି ରେଷ୍ଟ ୱିଲ୍ ବି ସେମ୍ ନାଇଁ ଡିପୋଜିସନ ଟା କଟିଗଲା, ପାରା 2 କଟିଗଲା, ଡିପୋଜିସନ ଟା ରହିବନି, ରେଷ୍ଟ will be same.
Week commencing 24th June.
List it Mr. Nanda you are appearing. ସେଥିରେ ଲେଖିବେ, ସେଥିରେ ତ ବୋଧେ କେସ୍ ଡାଏରୀ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ, ଏଇଥିରେ ଲେଖିବେ up to date case diary and instructions
164 statement of the victim. That is required.
and including statement of the victim if recorded under section 164 CRPC.
Madam.
हाँ, तापर लिखिए list in the week comment list before the assigned bench in the week commencing 24/6/20 24.
Madam.
So I have requested, I have directed 2 copies, 1 copy to the AGA through the IO to the victim, one copy in the registry
Yes.
through the court in session to the victim, and they shall
Requisite I will file by day after tomorrow.
requisites no simple copy. Court is forwarding it.
Madam. Obvious.
You only have to file the copy, extra copy, so that court will forward to the court in session of the matter.
Item 8.
My pleasure, Lordship. I am submitting on behalf of Mr. M.K. Pandey, Lordship.
Yes.
Offense under section 370 AB. Lordship, notice is to issue to the victim prior to.
This has been listed for the first time.
Yes, sir, Lordship.
No connected matter earlier.
No, Lordship.
Same as 7. 7 ଟା ଡାକିବା ଦରକାର, ସେଇ ପାରା 2 ରହିବନି କି ଡିପୋଜିସନ ରହିବନି. AGA shall obtain instruction, case diary and statement of the victim if recorded under section 164 CRPC. Your name, sir, you are Mr. Chwal Singh.
Sirish Chandra Tripathi. I am submitting on behalf of Mr. M.K. Pandey, Lordship.
No, you are very similar to someone I know, so I was thinking that you are the person. Mr. S.C. Tripathi.
Aye.
Mr. S.C. Tripathi on behalf of
M.K. Pandey.
M.K. Panda. Same as 7.
Obliged.
Week commencing 24th June, list before the assigned bench in the week commencing 24/6. Yes. Next,
Obliged.
please.
Obliged.
Item 9.
Lordship, item 9 ଟା 1 pass over. 1 pass over.
9 pass over.
1 pass.
ଆପଣ ମାର୍କ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ପାସ୍ ଓଭର ଗୁଡାକ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଠିକ ଅଛି। 10.
Item 10.
First time has come, my lord. First time fresh matter. Offense under 394, my lord. So only allegation for taking to
Kindly just speak to the microphone, sir. Microphone.
the offense under 394, my lord. Only for taking 20,000 through the QR code, my lord. The petitioner is jail custody since, my lord, 1/4/2024.
So let them obtain instruction case date.
My lord.
Say first paragraph has been filed. The Lord counsel for the petitioners are referring to the allegations in the FIR and other circumstances seeks for bail to be granted to the petitioner who is in custody since
1/4/2024.
1/4/2024. The Lord AGA shall obtain up-to-date case diary and instructions in the matter. When do you want?
Yes, it will take time, my lord.
After vacation?
After vacation. Yeah, it will be a matter from conference. It will take some time.
Yes, yes, Mr. I'm sorry, your name, you are Mr. Sahoo.
My lord.
Yes, Mr. Sahoo. କେବେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
Madam, within vacation
Vacation ପରେ?
ଭିତରେ
The petitioner shall have the liberty to move during vacation if so advised.
Madam, only 20,000 is the allegation.
2 rupees, sir, is enough. IPC ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି? କୋଉଠି section ରେ ଅଛି distinction between 2 rupees and 20,000? So ସେଗୁଡା କାହିଁକି? Develop this habit of submitting substance before the court.
My lord.
Who can I grant bail because he has 394 only 20,000 rupees. What kind of precedents I will be creating? Please appreciate that.
Fixed date after vacation, my lord. Date
मैं आपन जोटा कोई के सुबुनी आपन आफ्टर ना बिफोर वेके आपन
after vacation also date name fixed, my lord.
आफ्टर वेकेशन
My lord.
26
नहीं आपन जो चाहे ड्यूरिंग वेकेशन मूव करिया पे नहले 2400 वीक रे आसीबो
My lord.
हो लिस्ट इन द वीक कमेंसिंग 2400 अब आज प्रेड फॉर
Item 11.
May I present also?
यस
My lord, this is a application under section 368, 376 DA, 376 and 34 IPC, my lord.
तबले नोटिस जीवो
My lord,
नोटिस जीवो Item 11
my lord.
Mr. M. Pagal for the petitioner, Mrs. Suman Patnaik, AG for the state. 376 DA, notice to go. तेरे victim को notice. कितना बड़ा item कर फिर?
11.
हाँ, 7. You have to provide one copy to the learned AG. She will transmit it to the IO, and another copy you file in the registry.
Yeah.
So it will be transmitted to the victim oblique informant or the informant for the right of audience.
Yeah.
Lord AG, kindly obtain the detailed case diary and 164 CRPC statement if recorded. List in the week commencing 24. List before the appropriate before the assigned bench in the week commencing 24.
Item 12.
May it be your lordships. Your lordships, the co-accused has been released on bail by Honorable Justice Aditya Kumar Mahapatra, your lordships, on 2/5/2024.
List हवा कथा नो एटी
नुहे कथा किंतु हेई जायछि. It may be
no. I understand the difficulty. It is very difficult. It's a Herculean task. Even at times we are passing orders without realizing that somebody has been released. When later on I find that the order has been passed, what can I do?
right.
Because you are satisfied because the order has been passed for release order. You are not challenging it. I can't recall it. Mr. Arun Kumar Das for the petitioner, Mrs. Patnaik for AGA for the state. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the co-accused has been released.
Rajnikant Malik.
By a coordinate bench by order dated
Order dated 2/5/2024.
2/5/2024.
By DAPL number 3983 of 2024.
PLAPL number 3983 of 2024. Stop. It is therefore submitted in terms of the standing order number 2, 2023. The matter has to be listed before the said bench. In view of the submissions made at the bar, the registry to do the needful for listing of the matter before the appropriate bench.
May I pray?
Yes.
Date may be. May I pray, your lordship, some one date may be fixed. Your lordship. It cannot.
After assignment, I should not. So, the petitioner shall have the liberty to move the registry for early listing. But सेठी तो आपन को बोले सीरियल आसियो कि कौन जा हो
Really, तो पढ़ेला एपुल पढ़ेसे आसो. सुपर
ब्रेक बेंच रे this become really difficult. Yes.
With the lordship permission, item 9, same order, my lord. Item 9.
Co-accused release ହେଇଛନ୍ତି.
Again, 4134.
Okay, wait a second.
4134.
Item 9, Mr. Amitav Tripathi for the
398.
petitioner, Mr. A.K. Nanda, AGA for the state. Then तापरे बार जो order टा लिखिले, co-accused has been released by a coordinate bench by order dated
3/5/2020.
3/5/2024
Right.
in BLAPL number
4134
4134
of 2024.
2024. Mr. Nanda, you also have to note it down. Mr. Das, where is Mr. Das? पढ़ले लिखी दे देवे आरोटा भी से But because you have to tag this file to that file.
That file. He has given the order of the bail granted in that earlier case. And here, my lord, he has 4 number of other cases also. Criminal antecedents are there. We have to find out whether he has criminal antecedents.
Whatever.
Yes.
Whatever.
Let it go to that bench.
They are on merits, I have nothing to say.
Yes.
Obviously, he is also not submitting.
It will go to that bench.
Yes. Item 9 jaha 12 se bail appeal number ta dekhi lekhibe se कहउचनी order ta lekha tag hechi boli. Yes, please.
Item 5 and 6.
ଆମର 20 ଯାଏ ଅଛି just ଟିକେ sir dot. Please wait or you are can you wait? Yes. Yes.
Item 13.
ठीक अच्छी पास डाकिबे author तो pass over करछन्ती आपण ठीक अछि pass over. Yes. डाकंतु.
Item 13.
Yes.
This is first matter. Last time it has come.
No connected.
No connected.
Sure. Confident.
My lord. Petitioner is the sole accused.
केते किलो
10 kg. Below commercial quantity.
ताले काई बोल ये ओ ठीक अछि. Mr. Sushant Harichandan for the petitioner, Mrs. Patnaik, AGA for the state. Petition under section 439 of the CRPC has been filed. Pura lekhi debe. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks for grant of bail to the petitioners, stating that the petitioner is in custody since 12/2/2024 and the contraband seized is below the commercial quantity. The learned AGA shall obtain up-to-date case diary instruction. Upon the NDPS, you should file the affidavit at the first instance. File karibe na nai magaibi mu kon kari regarding past allegations of criminal proclivity.
No, the rejection order reveals one case is there.
So you should have filed that.
I pray
I find that I don't know why you are spending so much of time in.
I pray that let it be next week. In the meantime, I'll
The call clear?
it is Kotak case.
And past allegations of any criminal activity, similar allegations against the petitioner. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall also obtain instructions in the matter. How much time?
My lord, on Monday 13th.
Monday case diary कोट आसीबो?
My lord, Kotak case.
अरे कटक जे आपनकर डिटेल्स केमति आसीबो? आपण जदि habitual offender,
My lord, I'll file an
that will be a consideration for a grant of bail.
My lord, I will file an affidavit.
As prayed for, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks for listing of the matter in the week commencing 13th. He is granted liberty to move the registry for listing of the matter.
All right.
Item 15.
My lord,
Learned AG
is a fresh matter. It's a fresh matter, my lord. There are 3 accused persons, 2 accused persons. Bail consideration is being taken by Justice A.K. Mahapatra, my lord.
Oh, already granted or rejected?
May not. It is hearing. One order is reserved. Another is, my lord, on hearing is continuing, my lord.
Oh, Tamane, one has been finally heard and
Finally heard and order is reserved,
then Pradhani Jani.
my lord.
Pradhani Jani is applicable.
My lord.
Mr. Abhijit Patnaik for the petitioner. Anyone appearing for the Republic?
CBI.
Lordship, on behalf of the special
I think he's-
public, I am there, Your Lordship.
Why in darkness? Can you see? I can't see.
Babita Sahu, my lord.
Acha. Miss Babita Sahoo, CGC, along with DSG for the opposite party. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that out of the sales MFIR,
My self. Flag A रे अच्छी मैं.
earlier, the petition, the prayer for bail of a co-accused has been considered by a coordinate bench and orders have been reserved. The bail appeal being number
will be number 2242 of 2024.
Other 42 of 2024.
आगे. I would allow 2531 of 2024.
Just a second. Reserved जो लिखले और reserved on
Reserve my lord, reserve लिखा है नहीं से लिखा है ची written submission टा दिया है वो बोल पाए.
अच्छा कौन लिखले सर सेंटेंस का पढ़ो
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ pending ଅଛି. My lord, I'm handing over the order set.
सर reserve का दिया considered by coordinate bench. Stop. The bail appeal being the petition being कर दो. The petition being bail appeal number
दे दीजिए order set दे दीजिए. पूरा data को order दे दीजिए.
Similarly, stop कर देले bail appeal पकड़ देले stop. Similarly, another bail appeal filed by another co-accused is also has been heard by the coordinate bench. Is therefore submitted. The matter is to be listed before the coordinate bench. In view of the submissions made at the bar, registry shall do the needful. Item. Mr. Misra, Miss Misra, you are there for the CBI. CS project.
hang the cortical.
हाँ मैंने बॉबीता साहब नो बते
बॉबीता साहब ने बते
सी इज बिनी
सार्थक नायर एसोसिएट.
अच्छा सार्थक नायक मिस बिनी मिश्रा ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ सार्थक नायक करते हैं अब सेटा अंधारे आपण गेस करले मते तो देखा जो
गेस लागले और सीबीआई लेकर मैं यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया तो सेट पाई नॉर्मली.
Registry shall do the needful for listing of the matter. The petitioner shall have the liberty to move the registry for listing. Yes.
Item 16.
May I please the lordship? Yes. This is the first bail application. This is the offence under section 302, my lord. The present petitioner is in custody since 1/11/2020.
Your name, madam?
Jemima Sarkar, your lordship.
Jemima Sarkar for the petitioner. Mrs. Suman Patnaik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner, first paragraph, second paragraph. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks intelligence of the court for grant of bail, stating that the petitioner is in custody since
Your lordship, 1/11/2023.
1/11/2023. The learned AGA shall obtain up-to-date instructions, case diary, so as to by the next date करती हूँ तो by the next date stop after vacation.
Yes, your lordship.
List before the assigned bench in the week commencing 24/6/2024 as prayed for by the learned counsel for the petitioner.
Pledged, your lordship.
Yes, please.
17.
Yes, Mr. Sahu.
May I please your lordship? Open 21C, 29 NDPS Act, my lord. The allegation is
Fresh matter ना नहीं
Yes, fresh
because
matter.
कुछ पता नहीं जानी.
no fresh matter.
Say कर दे.
Some of the bail application has been posted to 13th, my lord. 13th/5.
Connected.
Yes, my lord.
Connected matter.
Contact.
I don't. Arising out of the same affair.
Same PS, my lord.
But a copy did him the well made a peridim. Mr. Sushanta Kumar Sahu for the petitioner. Mrs. Patnaik AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner first paragraph second paragraph refers to the order dated 2/5/2024 passed in connected BL APL number 3987 of 24, stating that the said BL APL, which has been listed earlier before a coordinate bench, has been posted to 13/5/2024. But accordingly, it is submitted that the present matter be listed. Para. The petitioner shall have the liberty to move the registry for listing of the matter. Yes. The Lord AG shall obtain up-to-date instruction case diary. से number टा लिख ले. BLAPL और date टा था. लिख दे. 3987 of date. Bill order dated. B5. We can provide this copy to the state so that they can find out. Token. Want the machine 980 on their story? Yes, next please.
Item 18.
Yes.
Yes, fresh matter, my lord. 302.
Please.
Fresh bail application.
Fresh.
Yes.
Connected किसी आगुर
नहीं नहीं
on your bench पाखरे
नहीं
कोटी नहीं. So M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mrs. Suman Patnaik AGA for the state. Lord counsel for the petitioner submit first paragala. Lord counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner may be granted bail as he is in custody since
17/4/2023.
17/4/2023. The Lord AGA shall obtain up-to-date case diary and instructions in the matter. But it was not filed earlier or filed with.
No, not filed earlier.
तापर लिखो तो list in the week commencing 24/6/2024 before the assigned bench.
Item 19.
Yes, please.
It's a fresh bail application and the petitioner, the accused is another in already before this honorable court and it is being posted in the week commencing from this week, from today.
Sir, kindly provide the copy. Mr. Himanshu Shekhar Misra for the petitioner. Mrs. Suman Patnaik AGA for the state. First paragala, the BLAPL or the section 413 second para lekhantu, the learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the BL order dated 24/4/2024 passed in BLAPL number 3625 of 2024 to submit that the connected BLAPL filed by a co-accused. It is a co-accused.
Yes.
Filed by co-accused has already been taken up by a coordinate bench and posted to the week commencing 6/5/2024.
That is today.
Stop accordingly, comma, continuation, accordingly, comma, it is submitted that the matter may be listed before, along with the said self-same matter, along with the earlier petition. The petitioner shall have liberty to move the registry for listing of the matter. It आपको दरकार कोई दो ना थी 3625 of 2024 अमाउंट लिख लेना ऑर्डर डेटेड 24/4/24. Yes, next.
Item 20. May I please, Your Worship?
Yes, please.
This is press wala please.
No connected.
No connected. Open sent.
Any matter listed before any other bench?
No.
Not considered by this bench. Yes, offense under
Offense 302.
your name, sir?
Ajat Kasai Das.
Mr. A.K.A.A. Das for the petitioner. Mrs. Suman Patnaik AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the first paragala. Second para likhi the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks indulgence of the court for grant of bail to the petitioner, stating that the petitioner is in custody since
17/2/2020.
20.
Yes, ma'am.
17/2/2020.
2020.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
And in the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted on charge sheet ke submit hela. Sir, these two things you have to be really ready. In a fraction, you have to respond. Learned AG shall obtain up-to-date instructions, case diary. As prayed for, list on, as prayed for by the petitioner, list on 24/6 in the week commencing 24/6 before the assigned bench, appropriate assigned bench. तापरे लिखियो जे लर्ड एजी शैल तो डेट टा आगे रहबो तापरे तळ पर हे जाउछ. Yes.
Item 21.
Password.
नहीं, पासवर्ड देखिए ना.
अच्छा, और item 5.
Mr. Rai.
May I please, Lordship? Item 5 and 6. Case under section 307 and other allied offences.
नहीं, why this has been listed before me?
My lord, because my lord has granted bail to some of the co-accused person, that we Nursing Murthy case, my lord.
Same incident.
Same incident. And these petitioners have voluntarily surrendered before the Learned Court.
Your Lordship may kindly turn to page 23, last paragraph.
And this is the first petition of this person.
Yes.
Your Lordship may kindly turn to page 23.
See, case तो trial सर जाइए थे वो. Postal ले जाइए थे, Mr. Sahoo कहते
नहीं चार
गोड़ काटी थे, सी कोड़े दौड़ी के सी कोर्ट रे कहला मो गोड़ काटी नांत बोली.
चार्ज भी होंगे.
आरंभ हुई
चार्ज भी होंगे.
से बात दौड़ी अच्छे कौन बात तू कहते
24 नंबर तंगर अच्छे.
Your Lordship may kindly
Mr. First paragraph. The BL appeal has been, the petition has been filed under section 439, so and so. And Mr. Rai, you file your past antecedents because earlier जोड़ा का अपना file करते ले, मतलब certificate दिला पौरे हेडा ही चला.
मतलब your Lordship may call for the antecedent because we do not know how many cases we have been.
File that affidavit. All I'll record it. It's your choice.
मौके दियो तो
file. मौके भी but लिखियो you do not know. Don't take a chance with the court. It's never advised.
I'll take the instruction what antecedent they have.
It is your choice.
I will take instruction.
Either you say,
I will take
state that I do not have any antecedent.
I will take instruction and file.
Your client cannot take a ride with you. You are officer of the court. He cannot tell you, "Moi ga janni." I would appeal kon gale. To jail ro chhe court janibo. Dita kotha. So you state that in affidavit and file that. Let us test.
I'll file affidavit.
अपन कहिबे अपन फाइल से affidavit दो जे मु जाननी बोली.
आगे.
ठीक अछि. कौन लिख ले? As far as same लिखी दे. Second para since earlier BL appeal number 8979 of 2023 was disposed of, which was filed by a co-accused by order dated कितने 5/10/2023 about कोटा रिलाई करछंदी.
My lord, first your lordship has granted bail in 9003 of 23 by the order dated 9/2/24.
9003 of 23
by the order dated 9/2/24.
by order dated 9/2/24.
Yes.
And the second one is
order comma.
There is another
Earlier rejection order dated 5/10/23 in BL appeal 8979 of 2023.
89 kind. Refer any कीजिए.
That he was referring to Narasimha Murthy.
Narasimha Murthy's case is my lord.
My lord, your lordship, kindly turn to page 23.
Just a second. Let me complete this paragraph.
Narasimha Murthy granted
Just a second. गोटे मते लिखियो पड़िबे. कोन लिखि?
Outer number पड़छ.
Yes, 8979.
As well as the 8979 of 2023 disposed of order dated 5/10/2023. The matter has been placed before this bench in view of the standing order number 2 dated 8 of the High Court of Orissa. The allotted counsel for the petitioner seeks indulgence of this court for grant of bail, stating that the petitioner is in custody since
They voluntarily surrendered
has voluntarily surrendered
on 19/4/24.
19/4/2024. Final prosecution report has been submitted in the meanwhile.
On dated 31/10/23.
The,
31/10/23.
the investigation is still on under section 173(8).
The learned AGA submits that from the available material in the petition, it is indicated that the investigation is kept open. But the learned counsel for the petitioner to seek indulgence of the court for grant of bail submits that he shall obtain instructions regarding the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner and file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner if so advised. If any affidavit is filed, the same shall be served on the learned AG to enable him to obtain instruction. Para. The learned list on in the week commencing 24.
24th May 13th.
13th रे period.
We can see it 16th.
नहीं से मोटा क्या है problem मुझे I can't fix a date because being a break bench.
18th June 18th.
Week commencing 18th कहउचंती. List अपन गोटे केबे डेट कहउतले गोटे 21 list on 21/6/2024 public when this bench sits next. The learned AG shall obtain up-to-date case diary, oblique instructions, oblique status of trial, and past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner by the next date.
I was praying, my lord.
Yes.
Page 23, my lord. In this case, I was a bit confused. That's why I was submitting. And the last paragraph.
Yes.
The Honorable Court, High Court had granted bail to the accused K. Narasimha Murthy, male 72 in BLA PA number. That's another number is there. Because of his age, 73 years of age, that's it.
That may no, sir.
But the case number is different.
That's a confusion नहीं पारे. That confusion नहीं थे वो. से नरसिंह मूर्ति रो थोड़े reject हैला. ना दिथर reject है
तो ऐटा लिखा है कि इतने bail दिया ही चाहिए.
से तापरे उकिलो change हैले. फिर आउथरे उकिलो change हैले. आउथरे उकिलो change हैले. जॉर्ज आउ आपनो समान रहले.
नहीं सर वो खाली.
So तापरे एकदम बहुत सारे टेस्ट करी हैला.
नहीं मुँह खाली इतने को.
बर्थडे ने कौन थिला आपनो कहतले से आसीबे बोली. नहीं. बर्थडे दिन सर कहले जे बर्थडे तांकर अछि से आसिले 73rd बर्थडे से बाहर टे सेलिब्रेट करिवे.
That type of other accused person have been granted bail.
तो आंकर जोटा हिची तांकर एंटीसीडेंट नथिला.
So far as 9003 मिलो. So far as 9003 your lordship granted bail.
Polea my lord says granted bail.
हाँ
9003.
विभिन्न एक्सीडेंट जन करने हमको 73 वर्ष
नहीं आउ दिजन
अनुमान को 73 हेला जाए से कहया गटा 73 हेला जाए से रहिबे सारन को प्रश्न sorry
now here the petitioners are married young people. Young people.
Yes.
Consider
जने young Mr. Sahoo नहीं चंदी से जने younger but नुआ स्टार्ट करचंदी नरसिंह मूर्ति कर हे गला 25 वर्ष ना गेते.
हाँ yes your lordship has mentioned that.
नहीं Kanke has been rejected.
Kanke Polea granted.
Polea नथिला.
Yes. No. Your lordship granted bail in 2 cases where they have 2 to 3 antecedents. For that reason.
नथिला younger age.
Yes.
बेस दिन रहिले से नरसिंह मूर्ति टू ट्रेनिंग पाइबे. वर्तमान नरसिंह मूर्ति बाहर को पळे आसलेनी. So that better off in ये. आइटम 2 सबुडाक आपण टिके ये सरी जाऊ इलेक्शन सरी जाऊ कने पॉलिटिकल केस आपण के
My lord. Item 24 and 25 my lord.
कान समान
Arising out of same PS. Mr. Sahoo is there my lord. The antecedent affidavit has filed. He let it come after vacation week.
ঠিক আছে
এসব after vacation
আফটার ভ্যাকেশন আইটেম 24
Election
তা পূର୍ବରୁ ବି କରି ହବନି
election টা lose କରିଯିବେ
କୋଉଟା
vote casting କରିପାରିବେ
ସେଇଠି ଦେବେ ନା ପୋଷ୍ଟାଲ
ହଁ ସେଇଟା ଏଇଟା ମ୍ୟାଲଟ୍ କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ବି after vacation
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଏମଏଲଏ
ଏଇଟା wait
in a vacation I argued that because no one was there I argued that MLA he wanted to vote in assembly referring to Jyoti Basu I said that it's not a fundamental right
your lordship is posting it to ম্যালট
it was rejected Justice BP Das and Justice CR Das my contention was rejected but they have recorded and Jyoti Basu I think subsequently has been referred to a larger bench by the Supreme Court postal ballot ଦେବେ arrange କରିଦେବା ନା କଣ ସେଇଟା ଆପଣ ପ୍ରେୟାର କଲେନି ଜେଲରକୁ କହିଲେନି ଯେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମେଡିକାଲ ହେଡ୍ ଇଏ ତାପରେ এটা 2021 oblique when this bench sits next
item 6 same another
ସିଏ ବି ସରେଣ୍ଡର କରିଛନ୍ତି
ସିଏ ସମସ୍ତେ
ତାହେଲେ ସବମିଶନ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହବନି
ନା same thing
କେତେ ଡାକିଲା ଆଇଟମ
item 6
5/6
5 and 6
5 and 6 Mr. Nanda Mr. S.S. Rai for the petitioner Mr. Nanda and the other aspect, Mr. Nanda, is that you have to keep track of these people because stringent conditions are being imposed. Any violation, any deviation, and the petitioners' counsel are fair enough to say that any condition can be imposed. They also understand this. So in 1-2 cases, you file cancellation.
yes only problem is
They can take even a lawyer for a ride.
yes only problem is ম্যালট they are on break benches and the councils keep changing that is why some problems are there
ତ ହବ
yes
but ଏଥିରେ change ନାହିଁ either Mr. Rai or Mr. Sahu.
and in your lordship's bench we are there
My lord, the sequence is Mr. Rai, Mr. Sahu, Mr. Rai, or again in this year. Yes, next.
Conserve item 13
First Mr. Sahu ଥିଲେ ବୋଧେ ପ୍ରଥମ ଗୁଡାକରେ ତାପରେ ଆପଣ ଆସିଲା it starts with Mr. Sahu. Yes.
13
Mr. Mahapatra.
20 B to C.
This has been listed because earlier petition was rejected by this bench.
No.
Then connected
Anticipatory bail for 2 accused persons were granted by Honorable Justice B.K. Naik. And in the year 2016, bail application was filed and it was withdrawn, but not by this bench.
anticipatory bail is not covered by Pradhani Jani.
No, but 2 cases have come tagged together. But for that 2 reasons, my lord, it is not it is not listed, rejected by your lords.
This is regular or anticipatory?
This is regular.
Regular.
Regular bail, my lord, in the year 2016.
It will be listed before the assigned bench. Mr. Rudananda Mahapatra for the 13 lecture. Pass over 13. So Rudananda Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. Suman Patnaik AJ for the state. Oh, 438. 1173-013.
Right.
So that is not Pradhani Jani is not applicable. कौन लिख ले? Appearance लिख ले. First paragraph लिख ले. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks indulgence of the court for grant of bail to the petitioner, stating that the petitioner is in custody since.
Since, my lord, 2 months backward data.
Anyway, petitioner is in custody. जानते केबे final prosecution report charge sheet submit ହେଇଛି? The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks indulgence of the court for grant of bail to the petitioner. The learned AG shall obtain up to date case diary, instructions, status of trial, list in the week commencing 24 list in the week commencing 24/20/24 before assigned bench.
Prior to that, my learned friend. Prior to that, whether my learned friend.
If you want, you can move the vacation bench.
Your lordship message. Your lordship message.
the petitioner shall have the liberty to move the vacation bench. Says Patnaik, you have a, since we are today on 6th, you request for the case diary everything by 20th. I think if it is listed in the vacation, then at least the case diary will be available. Yes. Yes.
Item 21.
Pass over Salla. Achha.
My lord, item 22. My lord, may I please be your lordship?
Flat the modification of order, my lords.
हाँ सेटा से आसुनांदी
My lord.
कौन करिया ମୁଁ ବୋଧେ ଏଟାକୁ ମାନେ 5-6 ଥର ତାକୁ
My lord.
IA 60 of 2024 order लिखिए petitioner none Mr. Sharma AGA for the state after bail was granted IA माने से arising out of the लिखुथिबे सब ऊपर BL लिखिए तळे IA लिखिए after bail was granted by order dated 12/2023 12 December 2023 by this bench IA has been filed seeking for certain modifications in the conditions imposed for grant of bail. The matter was listed on 19/1/24 listed no pardon matter was adjourned on 19/1/24 comma on 24/1/24 the Lord Counsel for the petitioner sought for accommodation to obtain instructions. Again, the matter was adjourned on 1/3/2024 at the instance of the petitioner. 1/3 जो लिख लेनी इन शॉर्ट करंतु 1/3/24 6/3/24 ला सेंटेंस वाला सेमीकोलन on 15/3/2024 none appeared for the petitioner. Again, the matter was adjourned due to paucity of time on 8/4/24 comma on 19/4/24 none appeared for the petitioner when the matter was listed before this page. Para, from the above, it is apparent that the petitioner is not interested to pursue the IA. Accordingly, accordingly, the learned AGA submits that no valid ground has been stated in the IA for change of conditions for grant of bail. The IA stands disposed of.
Item 22.
22, may I please, my lord? I am on the VC mode. I am for the petitioner, my lord. I am for the petitioner, my lord.
Yes, Madam Das, your matter?
My lord, the thing is that I am appearing on behalf of Mr. Mantri.
Item 22.
22, my lord. Bail application number 10031.
नहीं unmute option दीजिए ताकर रेड नहीं तो ताकर Madam Das
On behalf of
you are using a earphone or something.
No, my lord, I don't use any earphone. I'm directly.
You are not audible. थोड़ा output volume बढ़ेले drop down list को जाएगी 100 अच्छी से
Now I'm audible, my lord.
no you are not audible
My lord, kindly, your lordship may adjourn this matter so that
Can hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, my lord. I can hear you.
Your voice is not coming.
My lord, then kindly adjourn this matter.
Can you just again rejoin the VC? Log out and again rejoin. Let us see.
My lord.
Mr. Dilip Das, kindly wait.
Okay.
Later rejoin.
Yes, ma'am.
ତାଙ୍କର ସ୍ପିକର ଖରାପ ହେଇଯାଇଛି, ସରି ମାଇକ୍ରୋଫୋନ ନା ଆମର କଣ ଖରାପ ହେଇଛି ଚେକ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
I think it is at your lordship's end probably.
ଏଟା ରିଫ୍ଲେକ୍ସନରେ ମତେ ଦେଖାଯାଉନି, ଏଟା ଟିକେ ଆଗକୁ ଠେଲିବା କଥା। ଏଇଠି ଯେ ବସିବ ମୋ ହାଇଟ୍ ନାହିଁ, ଏଇଟା ବି ରିଫ୍ଲେକ୍ସନ ହେଲେ ଦେଖାଯିବନି, ସେଟା ହେଲେ ଦେଖାଯିବନି, ଆଗକୁ ଟିକେ ଦେଇଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
Earlier, it was listed before Honorable Justice B. Narasimha, and the matter has been assigned to your lordship since 2023. I don't remember the exact date, my lord. My lord, the matter is that since Mr. Mantri was conducting this case, and the matter is it is now the deposition copy of the deposition copy of the should be shown to the learned counsel for the informant, my lord. What is the present noting says, my lord? Because since I have no such instruction regarding this bail application, my lord, the matter may kindly be adjourned. Your lordship may give any short date, because the file is.
Madam, I have a difficulty in listing the matter also because it is a break bench. Today, by chance, I got a date.
My lord.
Better use Mr. Das. Mr. Dilip Das. Mr. Dilip Das. So you can do one thing. Can you obtain the copies of the deposition of the prosecution witnesses from the lauded court in session?
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
I have obtained.
So Mrs. Das, Miss Das, that takes care of your anxiety. But you have to serve those depositions on the lauded AGA, Mr. Sharma.
I'll serve, my lord, and by today or by tomorrow, I'll serve the copy.
Yes.
Obliged, my lord.
You are appearing along with Mr. Bahadur. This is item 22.
No, Mr. Bahadur has already withdrawn his power. Mr. Mantri was conducting.
Yes, Mantri.
Mr. Mantri, yeah.
Mantri, senior Mr. Mantri?
My senior.
Acha. Mr. Misra. Srinivas Misra.
Immediate senior.
No, he's sick. He, day before yesterday, he fall down and has sick, my lord.
Miss S. Das for the petitioner, along with Mr. S. Mantri for the petitioner. Mr. Sharma, AGA, for the state. Mr. Dilip Kumar Das. Mr. Dilip Das, your designation is?
CLADC on legal aid defense counsel.
Now you are a panel counsel.
Panel no hai amro ebe sera ote noa khulji LADC legal aid defense counsel.
Legal aid defense counsel for the informant of the victim.
Yeah. Oh,
hybrid लिखिबे, order लिखिबे. The learned counsel, Mr. Dilip Das, appearing on behalf of the informant of the victim, being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court at Hon'Ble.
Yes, my lord.
At Hon'Ble, addresses arguments. Addresses arguments. Para. It is submitted by the learned counsel, Ms. Das, for the petitioner that she may be accommodated to obtain copies of the depositions of witnesses on which she relies for seeking indulgence of this court for grant of bail to the petitioner. This is listed today for the first time.
Matter was listed before your lordships
Acha.
on 5/12,
Last date is 5/12/2020.
11, 17, 10, so many occasions.
The learned, upon a cuckoo deposition chahunchanti na entire deposition copy Mr. Das will be having. The learned counsel appearing for the informant oblique victim is requested to obtain copies of the depositions from the learned court in session of the matter to render assistance to this court. Para, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that she shall serve copies of the depositions on the learned AG within 2 days.
My lord,
Within 2 days. List on 17 केते 17/5 कहउछन्ते ना आपण लिस्ट ऑन 17/5/2024
After vacation also.
आपण तो केस डायरी अछि एथेरे
Mind.
हां
17/5
yes what is your submission? It will be on 17/5 or after vacation?
17/5 ପଖାଳ
list the matter after vacation.
17/5
Sorry?
Your lordship, as per your rules, may list the matter after vacation. My lord.
For me this today is the best day. I have no issues.
But I am sorry because I did not accommodate, I did not got the copy of the deposition, my lord.
No, fair enough. नहीं आपण सेट पे आपण पचारची
After vacation.
आपण पे तो रिक्वेस्ट करले मिस्टर दास he will collect there since he is present at Hon'Ble.
List, better it will be listed after vacation, my lord.
केते दो 21 लिस्ट ऑन 21/6/2024 आज prayed for. Oblique कर देबे 21 oblique when this bench sits next.
Grateful, my lord.
Yes, please.
Item 23. My lord, on behalf of M.S. Pair for time.
Your name, sir?
Vikas Chandra Mohanty.
Mr. B.C. Mohanty, Vikas Chandra Mohanty for the petitioner. Mr. Sharma, AG for the state. Lord counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. To grant further opportunity, when do you want that?
After vacation.
To grant further opportunity, as prayed for, list on 21/6 oblique when this bench sits next.
Item 24.
Okay, go to second. Lekile. The learned AG submits that case diary as well as statement of the victim recorded under section 164 CRPC is available.
My lord, my lord.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Sahoo.
Petitioner is in custody since 6/7/2023, my lord.
5 and 6 kindly.
And charge sheet submitted.
Similar with the
31/10.
Janaki Rao was rejected or not rejected?
Rejected before submission of charge sheet, my lord. Thereafter, I have moved before the High Court. They have rejected. I have come before your lordship. And custody, my lord, 6/7/2023. Charge sheet submitted 31/10/23, my lord. And so far as the injury is concerned, page 21, my lord.
Say that I can't reconsider.
Item 5.6, my lord.
No. Just a second. I want to discuss the injury. I can't improve because सेटा हेले तो पूरा uncertain है जो. गोटे दिन मत injury लगी हो serious. ता पर दिन जेतु Mr. Sahoo आसिले Mr. Rai खराब भाबे.
More than 8 months is.
When the Mr. Rai was the lawyer, the injuries were serious. When Mr. Sahoo comes, the injuries are not serious.
As it is, injury at that time. That
you come back to the order, earlier order rejecting bail.
Yes, rejected for submission of charge sheet, my lord.
I understand, sir. I understand.
That was rejected on 17/10/23. And your lordship not consider at this stage. And thereafter,
kindly look at paragraph 3 of that order. Upon bar copy ochi. Annex करचंती की?
Copy is not.
तापर आज्ञा चार्जशीट है चार्जशीट पर मूव करके आसिलु
I understand, sir.
more than 8 months is in
The difference is that earlier was a regular bail. This is a regular bail after
Regular.
rejection.
yes my lord.
So that is how I was discussing. I'm telling you that the considerations by me as far as rejection on 17/10/2023, apart from few months of incarceration, is not changed.
No, that
And
before
he-
submission of
he-
charge sheet, now the
Yes, yes.
charge sheet was
He
submitted.
started his career on 1/4/2010.
Yes, my lord.
14 years he has completed.
And
And now
the
he's
year
47 years.
cases
47 years out of 47 years,
and
he has
condition-
spent. He started when he was around 30.
no, he was political motivated cases.
ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଆଜ୍ଞା ନୁହଁ ପଲିଟିକାଲ ମୋଟିଭେଟେଡ କାନେ
2010 ରୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା year old cases.
ହଁ
And your lordship, condition, any condition, and my family member, one of the surety, your lordship may indicate. Or two surety, one.
So
my
now, as I
family.
told you, either he turned 73 or you see in these 9 cases, you show me a bail order where it has been said that he will indulge in similar kind of activities.
No, ସେଇଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା କଣ
Obviously, he doesn't care for the law. In what case? In what case the court will say that he cares for law?
your lordship consider that impose certain condition,
Not now.
he will
Not now. This creates a
more than 8
you
months
see,
there in custody.
his
my lord.
consistency in criminal proclivity since 2010 for the last 14 years because of this. Is it that earlier no conditions were imposed in grant of bail? Then I have to record that the petitioner indulged in criminal activity since no conditions were imposed on bail.
Next connected case, your lordship consider, my lord, it may be taken on after vacation. That connected record is concerned, he is aged about 65 years.
73 8 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲେ ହେଇଯିବ
ନା ସିଏ ଆଜ୍ଞା 68 ହେଇଥିଲା ତାର 68 ସେମା କୋର୍ଟ ବିଲର ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା 68 he has mentioned 72
ସେଟା ଆପଣ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ବଢାନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଦବା ତାର ଯୋଉ 65 ଅଛି
7 cases
75
he is having 14 cases, my lord. The petitioner having 7 cases.
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ଇଏ ନରସିଂହ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତିର ପାଇଁ the only consideration was he has crossed 70.
He is 65, my lord.
5 ବର୍ଷ
ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ସରି ଯାଇଥିବ ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସାରି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେ କେହି ଆସିବେନି ସେ ଆକ୍ୟୁଟ ହେଇଯିବେ.
Consider, my lord, 65 age, you must consider now the
Consider a person having 14 years of criminal activity.
no, 7 cases, my lord.
Please don't interrupt. When I am listening, you have
Yes,
to.
yes.
So, যদি ওরা ভুল কইছে তাহলে কুহন্তু. Don't just go on a commentary. Commentary দেলে লাভ কোন হবে? He continues in criminal activity since starts in 2010. Assuming all his criminal activity is reported, 9 times he has been reported, 9 times he has been granted bail.
Not 9 times, 7 times, my lord.
7 times. Then let us assume 7 times also. Then what are the change circumstances?
Motivated cases.
Why he will be granted bail after 15 years? Because he is so consistent in criminal activity on the ground of political motive.
Political motivated since they are supporter of
So it is so
BJP,
easy.
my lord. The
BJP ନଥିଲା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆପଣ ଦେଖିନଥିବେ first I belong to that era when there were 2 seats I had voted in that election if I remember correctly. So say that doesn't make sense.
Thomas custody 6 years.
Don't care for law. This is a classic case. Only thing I could have observed, these things were discussed on when I rejected.
And all the cases are regarding tribal magistrate, my lord. Only 506 cases are there.
Can that be a reason that since it is tribal, he will continue the activity?
No. Henceforth, he will not continue, my lord. Your lordship indicate that family member will
unless you show me that no condition was imposed in any of the bail orders. Then I told you, Mr. Sahoo, these are not the you see, these are the people who do not give any respect to law. They are law unto themselves and they are really safe inside custody now. You see, then Mr. Sahoo, then why Narasimha Murthy was rejected for the first instance?
Not rejected, my lord. Not rejected by your lordship. He was continuing, my lord. Not rejected. Your lordship granted. First time your lordship granted. No. He was a medical ground. My lord Justice B. Nursing has rejected on medical interim bail was confirmed.
No.
Yes, my lord.
Narasimha Murthy was picked up from Vizag.
Yes.
While undergoing heart
Treatment,
ailment
my lord.
treatment.
Yes, my lord.
He refused to be treated at Cuttack.
Cuttack.
Still then he, you see, somebody choosing to get heart operated at Vizag is a fundamental right. Still, he is such a person, his bill was rejected.
Not rejected, my lord. Interim bail was rejected, my lord. No, interim bail was refused by my lord Justice V. Narasimha.
You are saying that Narasimha was granted, it is not like that. That is what I wanted to convey you.
Justice V. Narasimha refused the bail application. Interim bail is concerned.
Don't tell the name. Don't tell the name. I know that. That is how I am informing you.
Thereafter, your lordship consider, my lord.
Patient aged 70 years, still he was not granted because of his criminal proclivity. Then somebody, why?
10 cases, my lord. He having 7 cases, 65 years.
So he will be stopped from committing 48 cases. How to deter somebody from not committing 48 cases?
And 307
These people, these are the classic cases
punished, my lord.
who doesn't care for the lawyer or for the court. They are just looking for a chance to indulge in criminal activity, saying that we are politically implicated.
Your lordship keep it to application, my lord.
And the other problem is that now there is a this standing order number 2. Again and again it will be listed. That is a difficulty for you. I mean,
difficult.
No, for me, I have to review my earlier order.
Not review, my lord. Your lordship.
Obviously.
Your lordship, while rejecting the application, my lord.
I have to overcome paragraph 3 and 4. Till now, I have been requesting you, say something which I can overcome paragraph 3 and 4. Nothing. You know that. Mr. Aji ke SK Patnaik na kiya Sahu kiye. Since the earlier petition was rejected at the instance when moved by SK Patnaik, J. Sahu is appearing. Mr. J. Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. Sharma for the AGA for the state. तेरे आगुरु इटा लिस्ट हेतला बोते तो आगुरु order dated बाईस 12/2023. On 22/12/2023, the following order was passed. Therefore, to the learned counsel for the petitioner, after advancing arguments, seeks accommodation to obtain instructions in the matter. As prayed for list 21 oblique when this bench sits. 21 will be fine.
Aye.
Yes.
Item 25.
May I please, your lords? By here, this application is concerned is fresh one, my lord. Earlier, it was not rejected. Having 4 cases, my lord.
Kanke ready to thula.
Ye Kanke ready to connected. Setra rohila par 21 tarikh ko dita ko. Eta 25.
जोड़ा को connected नहीं की. The registry shall tag the connected BL APL for consideration. Update the scan copy. Oblique no scan copy कर दे. Connect. गुटोड़े petition ने अपन से order मिलूनी की file भी मिलूनी. Next one 25 minutes coach.
So far as the petitioner is concerned, this is the fresh bail application.
Surrender करचंदी.
Arrested on 25/9/23.
अपन देबे ना नहीं.
देइछे affidavit देइछे.
ओ एटा Mr. Ryan, Mr. Sahu again Mr. Sahu.
Flag B, your lordship kindly see.
तारे पटनायक करी देखु नांती अपन अपेयर न करी की. राय साहू तो दिथर हे गलानी. पटनायक को तो चांस दियंतु.
सी चा
कौन लिखले?
चोरन तो कौन लिख बाहर. Is a fresh bail application custody matter since 25/9.
Connected matter है किछ order होबनी. Next item 25 लिखन. Mr. J. Sahu for the petitioner. Yes, Mr. Sahu.
Custody since 25/9/23.
First paragraph.
Charge sheet submitted, my lord. 31/10/23.
Just a second. Accordingly, the matter has been listed in terms of standing order. ଏଇଥିରେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଆଗରୁ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇନାହିଁ
ନାଇଁ
କନେକ୍ଟେଡ ଖାଲି ଅଛି ବୋଲି ହେଇଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଇ ଯୋଉ
ସେ ଆଉ
affidavit your lordship kindly see.
Arising out of
Same case
same case.
your lordship kindly see in the year 23 35 by 23 36 by 23 37 by 39 by 23 three cases has been registered the same year serially
25(1)(b) Arms Act
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଇଟା 7 by 23 ସବୁଥିରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ବେଲ ଅଛି ସେ
ସେଇଆ ତ ମୁଁ ସେଇ କଥା କହୁଛି କୋଉଥିରେ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ନାହିଁ ମତେ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ କୋନଟା କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଇମ୍ପୋଜ କରିବି
ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ଦି ଜଣ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ରହିବେ and appear in the daily in the PS condition may be
24 hours ବସିବେ ସେଟା ଟ୍ରାଏଲ କୋର୍ଟ ଯାହା କରିବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର
ଏଥିରେ ବୟସ ଆଗକୁ କେତେ ହେଇଛି
ଏଇଟା 37
କମ ବୟସ ଏଟା କନସିଡର କରନ୍ତୁ ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱିକ ରେ ଆସୁ
21 ଥରେ ଆସୁ ଇଲେକ୍ସନ
ୟାଙ୍କୁ 21 ଯାଏ କାଇଁ ସେ ଆହୁରି ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ନେବେ since I am suggesting this because he has already filed this affidavit filed by the mother
ଆଜ୍ଞା
minor
mother will the surety my lord impose condition
affidavit ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି
ନା affidavit ଲେଖି lordship indicate that impose condition
ମିଷ୍ଟର ଶର୍ମା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କଣ ହଉଛି କାଲି ଇଭିନିଂ ରୁ ଆପଣ ସେ ଫାଇଲ ଗୁଡା କଲେକ୍ଟ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ଅଛି
ଅଛି ଅଛି
affidavit ଅଛି
ନାଇଁ କନେକ୍ଟେଡ କେସ୍ ଡାଏରୀଟା
କନେକ୍ଟେଡ କେସ୍ ଡାଏରୀ ଅଛି
ଅଛି ସବୁ ଅଛି ଆଉ
ଅଛି
affidavit ଆପଣ 21 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ ରୁ ଫାଇଲ କଲେଣି ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ କଣ ଅଛି ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ କରୁଛି ନା ନାଇଁ
ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଆସିନି
ନାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ନେଇକି ମୁଁ affidavit ଟା ଫାଇଲ କରୁଛି
ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା don't state the obvious yes Mr. Sharma your instruction and her affidavit by the mother
so far as antecedent is concerned my lord
matches so let him go on bail 2 family members and be surety Mr. Sahoo
yes
and like the other matter don't file petition for modification now why I say because that modification creates difficulty for the petitioner जोटा गोटे आज आईटा मु डिस्पोज कली सो आफ्टर केते 3-4 months it doesn't lead anywhere लेखंतु मैंने केते नंबर आइटम
25
24 नो 25 para 1 लिखले para 2 लिखंतु since the connected BL APL connected bail applications were earlier considered by this court and disposed of, such as BL APL number 8979 of 2023, disposed of on 5/10/2023. Which was filed by one of the co-accused. And ଆଉ କେତେଟା ବିଲ୍ ଏପିଲ୍ ଥିଲା ଏଥିରେ
ଆଗରୁ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ୍ ହେଇଛି
ହଁ
9003 of 23
and some other bail applications filed by the other co-accused persons. The matter has been listed before this bench in terms of the standing order number 2 so and so dated so and so of the High Court of Orissa. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
25/9/23.
25/9/2023. In the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted on
31/10/23.
31/10/2023. ଆପଣଙ୍କର trial court ରେ reject ହେଇଛି.
ଆଜ୍ଞା. Rejected on
And the
31/10/23.
court in session of the matter has rejected the prayer for bail under section 439, 439 of CRPC by order dated
30/10/2023.
30/10/2023 into bracket annexure 2 to the writ petition. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that considering the petitioner's age, that is about
37 years.
37.
माँ को 50 केंते हला
जल्दी से मैरिड
कौन जाइतली
जहाँ से सी प्रोड्यूस करले
से तो ऑफेंस है गला
आगे
और कम हेतिबो आपण भाबिया कथा
आधार कार्ड जा प्रोड्यूस करले से
आधार कार्ड रे एंट्री करा जाए आधार कार्ड कोन हेई परिबो कोन लिखले as it about 37 years he may be granted opportunity to go back to the community to lead normal social life which will help him in which will help in reforming the petitioner in view of the allegations against him. It is submitted that the petitioner, being a local person, shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the learned court in session of the matter and shall abide by all the terms and conditions that may be imposed by the court if the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioner draws attention of the court to the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner through his mother, indicating the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner. Para. The learned AG, referring to the materials contained in the case diary provided by the investigating agency, the past allegations against the petitioner, opposes the prayer for bail. So, para, however, it is agreed at the bar that in the meanwhile, the final prosecution report, FPR, has been submitted and the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner through his mother is in sync with the information contained in the case diary produced by the investigating agency. Para. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned AGA, this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter, which shall include the following conditions. Para. After likhibe, there shall be two sureties to the satisfaction of the learned court in session of the matter, one of whom shall be a family member and another shall be a near relative of the petitioner. Okay, so
Oblige.
Yes, please.
Item 26.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
When this was earlier not entertained.
Notices were issued, I think.
Notices were issued, Your Lordship.
Mr. Sharma, any report regarding
Yes. A CD is not available, but Your Lordship, as per Your Lordship directions, out of 23 witnesses, 3 witnesses have been examined.
It's miles to go so far.
This is listed before this bench because earlier it was rejected.
Yes, Your Lordship.
My lord.
And the two dates have been taken from March to get the CD from this place, my lord, which is
6th March and 8th.
can be even procured by WAP. I think it will not take that much of time. Notices were issued and I think notice has been served, subject to what the state will say.
ये देखिले बारिपदा विषय किए अच्छा मिस्टर तापस कुमार दत्त has appeared. कौनकर वेटिंग रूम रे किए अच्छा item this is item 26 के नांदी Mr. Samir Kumar Mishra, Senior Counsel, instructed by Mr. Pradhan. Sorry,
Biswajit Patnaik.
Mr. Biswajit Patnaik for the petitioner. Mr. Sharma, AGA for the state. The learned senior counsel appearing for the petitioners submits that despite earlier accommodations granted to the state, case diary has not yet been obtained or obtained. What you are saying, Mr. Sharma?
CD is not available.
The case diary, but it was never made available or available in the earlier case?
I'll check up, my lord, the earlier bail application 8119/23. As per your last order, I have received instruction regarding trial, my lord.
Earlier accommodation granted to the state, the case diary / instructions have not yet been made available.
I have received instruction.
The learned AGA submits that though he is unable to locate the case diary, he has received the instructions regarding stage of trial. That is 3 witnesses
out of 23 witnesses.
23 witnesses.
So 3 witnesses have been examined.
3 witnesses have been examined.
My lord.
The Sapara, the learned secretary DLSA has by her letter DLSA Mayurbhanj, Baripada by letter dated 21/3/24 has informed that Mr. Tapas Kumar Datta, Deputy Chief Legal Aid Counsel and associates have entered appearance on behalf of the informant / victim for placing their version before this court in the present proceeding. None appears on behalf of the informant / victim today when the matter is taken up. List on 17 କହୁଛନ୍ତି ନା list on 17/5/2024 / when this bench sits next. The learned AGA shall locate / obtain the case diary. And Sapara, the registry shall forward the copy of this order to the learned secretary DLSA to be handed over to the DLSA Mayurbhanj, to be handed over to Mr. Datta, learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the informant / victim. 17 will be fine, Mr. Mishra.
Madam, no issue. I was only praying before.
No, somebody said that 17 there is because there is a
I am submitting the
earlier also somebody mentioned. I mean the last week.
That will be on 17th. In fact. So will your lordship be kind enough to make it 16th, my lord, if your lordship permits? So they will get it, my lord. CD is over.
No, CD is not about Mr. Prat. Since he has already appeared, I have to hear him.
No issue, your lordship. If 16th also communicated, she can appear to virtual mode.
So let it be 17 because I am putting, when the bench sits next, it may be listed on 16. Because the difficulty is that me getting a date. To say, that's the difficulty
of that.
कौन लिख ले? हाँ, informing him the next date of listing. List on 17/5/2024 oblique when this bench sits next.
In fact, 17th may go 21st way. In the sense, last day we normally, after recess, honorable judges don't sit and lawyers don't also come. But 17th may be like 21st, I guess.
I hope like today, no division bench is there, so I am able to get a date. Hopefully, I will get a date. Because there is a, I don't know how it is helping Pradhani Jani. If the second bench differs with the earlier decision, then it should go to the first bench. But all matters coming to the same bench, it becomes so difficult to list the matters. And unwittingly, we are deciding passing orders where we should not, as per Pradhani, because you do not know where the order has been passed. And lawyer doesn't know.
And even in cases, my lord, 3 honorable judges have passed order. So
yes.
Then again, issue is who are disposed of first.
Exactly.
All those things are coming.
Yes.
Okay.
Item
I
27.
hope, like Asian resurfacing case, there will be a clarification here soon.
No, there is a purpose. There is a purpose because, like the second one, Kusa Duruka also, that keeping one matter pending, another is filed.
Yeah, that
is no purpose. Will not have.
No, Pradhani Jani is creating a lot of difficulty actually.
And in fact, 2 stalwarts of the bar.
Yes.
Item 27.
Is your lordship.
Yes, please.
I was waiting for this.
I pray, my lord, let it come. Next sitting, Mr. Kotkia is on legs in death reference. Special.
No, death reference hasn't started. I am there with Mr. Katkia in the death reference.
So 16th or 17th?
He is requesting.
No, unnecessarily, my lord.
Hopefully, I will sit on 17th. I will sit on 17th, but if it is not there, then Mr. Barik. जो 17 रे हबनी दही पखाड़ा पे 16 करिवे अपन देखिबा जो कि जो दिन भी ब्रेक बेंच अवेलेबल माने
proper milots. The death
no, as he is seeking only for a short adjournment.
But whereas the death reference started, I am there for the other side there.
No, Mr. Naik is happy. Mr. Samir Mr. says 2 stalwarts are waiting.
Maybe pardon my lord. In fact, I am also suffering. I have an injury on my left knee, my lord. I am unable to attend the court. It will be better if it comes after vacation.
No, let us take a chance.
How about next year?
10th is a holiday. To 10th, no chance.
Let us.
So 17th, maybe because of Dahi Pakha, it will be coming on 16th.
Your council milots, let it be next year.
No. Then,
Mr. Ponda.
No, I mean, so now the senior is saying that it has to be according to Mr. Ponda. So, Mr. Ponda for the petitioner, Mr. Sharma, AGA for the state, Mr. Dharindhara Naik, senior counsel, instructed by Mr. Balaram Naik for the informant. The learned AGA seeks accommodation in view of the learned counsel appearing for the state being having some personal difficulty. List on 17/5/2024 public when this bench sits next. जोटा को 17 थिबो 16 हेले कर देबे आपण को 26 गाणी 16 लिस्ट करिवेन वेस्टेज ऑफ टाइम यस 26 तो 21 आपण कहछन 21 जून देछन नेक्स्ट ठीक अछि
28.
Yes, next. Yes, Mr. Mishra.
Please. Matter was listed before my lordship on.
Mr. Sahoo, you are there. It is that matter where they are not cooperating. So, what instructions you have, sir? Take a microphone pakwas jam, sir.
As on today, up to 6 witnesses have been examined.
Sir, since I have a difficulty in forgetting, the issue is that despite twice or thrice notice being issued to the informant public victim, they are not appearing or supporting at least the prosecution. Why this is happening?
They have acted and they have deposed their evidence.
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ମିଶ୍ର ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଆଇ ମିନ୍ ୟୁ ଟେକ୍ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ସେ କଣ ହେଇଥିବ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇନସର୍ଟିଂ କାଉନସିଲ ଆଜି ଜଣେ କହିଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ଇନସର୍ଟିଂ କାଉନସିଲ ମତେ କହିଲେ
ଆଜି ଡେଟ୍ ଅଛି
ଠିକ ଅଛି ତାହେଲେ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ କେବେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି 17 ରଖିବେ ନା 21 ରଖିବେ 17 will take a chance ଠିକ ଅଛି Mr. Arijit Mishra for the petitioner, Mr. Sharma, AGA for the state, Learned Mr. Harishchandra Sahu. Upon H. Sahu lecture, H.C. Sahu. H.C. Sahu for the informant oblique victim. Last order ta kebe thila?
Last order was on
19th April.
Update any.
On that order report was also called for by my
Sita kahin sita am pauni
19/4/2024
middle.
Dekhandu re. Upar nahi. On 19/4/2024, on 19/4/2024, the following order was passed. On perusal of the scanned copy of the brief, it is found that the order is not available. The order is not available. The registry shall do the needful to update the copies of the orders available in the scanned copy. In response to the earlier order dated 19/4/2024, the Learned Counsel appearing for the informant oblique victim submits that the trial has progressed further. In the meanwhile, there have been further
Six witnesses have been examined.
6 witnesses have been examined. In response to the submission of the Learned Counsel for the petitioner that the informant oblique victim are yet to depose despite summons having been issued, Mr. Sahu submits that in all likelihood they would have deposed today before the Learned in all likelihood they would have deposed by today. However, he seeks time to obtain up-to-date instruction.
The court is not also functioning today.
Just a second. The report aschi ote.
Aschi report.
Yes, Mr. Sahu, the report is that.
Yes.
The case was then adjourned from time to time for evidence for about 14 times till 22/4/24. Our deposition कौन से परा coordinate informant को cross examine अब से कहीं देवे सेटा discharge है गलनी से कल victim करो भी कॉल लेनी से and she is 8-year-old.
Initially, my lord, the affair was registered under section 3.
23 तो अपन पाकर रहिबो. Yes, Mr. Mahapatra.
My lord. Initially, my lord, the affair was registered under section 341, 294, 323, 326.
Just kindly speak to the microphone.
Initially, it was registered under section 307. Subsequently, my lord, 302 was added. And Lordship was placed to direct the state council to bring the case down.
से informant करो कौन से आसुरांती?
Informant आर्थर
302 रे कौन माने witness examine है नहीं? अतले ये कौन हो? But why it has been listed before me?
Because my lord, the co-accused persons has been allowed to be granted bail by your lordships. In BL appeal number 9967 of 2023 by the order dated 23/11/2023.
Mr. ताको after vacation ना before vacation रखियो है?
Before vacation.
Mr. Mahapatra, H.N. Mahapatra for the petitioner. This is item
29.
29.
29.
Mr. H.N. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. Sarma AGA for the state. Office note put up by the registry indicates that the learned counsel, Mr. Raiguru, appearing for the informant, public informant, has been informed
Delhi, but I have
through his mobile in terms of the order dated 19/4/2024 regarding today's listing of the matter. ऊपर hybrid लिखियो नहीं तो hybrid mode लिखियो सबूतरे non appears for the informant public victim when the matter is taken up. Up to date status ଅଛି ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ?
This day available. Your lordship granted bail on 9967.
Charge sheet was submitted on 39/2023.
Earlier bail was rejected or granted to a co-accused.
Allowed.
Allowed.
They are ladies. They are
that family dispute over that tree.
Mild in Puri.
Yes.
Chandan for mild. They are ladies.
She will see the.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କିଛି ଅଛି material, Mr. Mahapatra?
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Eyewitness is there, my lord.
କଣ ଅଛି material ସେଟା ଦେଖି ତାଙ୍କୁ ତାହେଲେ କପି ଦେବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ. If you want to rely on some deposition, you have to give him.
So deposition, my lord, nobody has been examined.
Basis of FIR 302 ରେ କେମିତି ହବ?
302 ରେ my lord ମରିଗଲା ପରେ ସେ ହେଲା ଆଗ 307 ରେ
overtime ଯଦି ବାଡେଇଥିବେ ତାର injury ହେଇଥିବ ସେଟା କଣ ତାହେଲେ?
If you lordship will find the injury is lacerated injury, lordship.
କୋଉଟା?
ଯେ ତା ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ଯୋଉ ବାଜିଛି lacerated
internal injury ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ନା ସେମିତି କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଛି ସେଇଥିରେ ସେ ବି କହିବେ ସରକାର ବି କହିବେ
କୋଉଥିରେ ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର କିଛି injury ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି?
ନାଇଁ injury ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି କହୁନି lacerated.
Laceration is a surface. ତାଙ୍କର internal injury ଯୋଉଥିପାଇଁ cause of death something different.
ସେଇଟା କହିନାହାନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ.
Be serious in your submission, Mr. Mahapatra. If you are referring to injury, I will refer to the injury report. Please appreciate that. I mean the postmortem report. Sorry, the postmortem report.
7/6/2023, my lord, occurrence took place. On 7/6/2023, he expired. And there is absolutely no mention.
All may not break, but one may get internal injury.
But that is not available. With me, you lordship may direct the state council to get that internal injury, or if it is available.
Postmortem report ଅଛି?
ଦେଖିଲେ?
Postmortem report.
तो 4 दिन ପରେ ସେ ମରିଛନ୍ତି. ମେନ୍ସେରିଆ କିଛି ନାହିଁ. ଗୋଟେ ଡ୍ରମ୍
299 300 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ମାସେ ପରେ ମରିଗଲେ କଣ ହବ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
It is very specific. Even if by administering medical aid, the person would have survived, still that is not a ground to grant, say that he is not guilty of murder.
Yes,
so much less to grant bail.
Deceased wife କହୁଛି ଯେ
intention was not there. That is a quarrel, my lord, suddenly happened.
Intention ଟା କୋଉଠି define ହେଇଛି? So be serious in your submission. ये जो throwing things at the court doesn't always help. Because whatever limited I have understood, I will go by the book. ଆପଣ ଜଣଙ୍କ ମୁଣ୍ଡକୁ ମାରି କହିବେ injury report ଟା କଣ ହବ?
ନା ମୋ ପାଖରେ postmortem report ନାହିଁ.
Check it. ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ବସିକି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ. H.N. Mahapatra for the ଲେଖିଲେ appearance. ଲେଖିଲେ it was informed. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to go through the records to buttress his submission that the overt act attributed लिखियो ना लिखिबेनी
दरकार नहीं
तो कौन लिखिले seeks accommodation to address arguments as spread for list on 17/5 public when this bench sits next. The Lord AG shall obtain up-to-date instructions regarding status of trial. Also the PM report.
PM report अच्छे अपन पर
देखो.
Yes.
Item 30.
So rest of the matters will take after recess.
Item 30 mirror, your lordship. This is Balangir matter.
My lord,
Rejected earlier.
Yes, my lord, earlier it was.
Yes.
My lord, in this FIR, my lord, it stated that the incident took place on
What is the age of the victim?
15 years, my lords.
15 years. What is the age of the accused?
41 years, my lord.
41 years.
Yes. My lord, there, see, in the FIR has mentioned that on 28/3/20.
Go into the FIR because already this was rejected by me or this is was withdrawn by you, by the applicant, by the petition.
Liberty was granted to file after, my lords.
Sorry?
Liberty was granted to file after examination of some witnesses in that case.
You are referring to the order in BL April 6577?
My lords.
It is rejected.
Yes.
Kindly check the order dated 5/10/2023. In BL April 6577. There Mr. S. Das was appearing. You are Mr. Das.
No, my lords. Other counsel was appearing.
So you must be aware of the facts. It was rejected.
Yes, my lords.
So this was rejected after going to the section 164 statement of the victim and considering the material on record.
But the
So how I can revisit that order? What are the changed circumstances?
my lord, the attendance register of the school has not been provided in that case, my lords. I have provided in annexure 1, my lords.
This is item 31.
Yes, my lords. Page number 5, annexure number 1, my lord.
So attendance statement, how does it matter? How does it help you?
During the time of occurrence, I was at the school, my lords, from 9:30 to 4 o'clock, my lords, on the said date.
So you are arguing an alibi.
Yes, my lords.
Can it be argued in a bail?
It's in the meanwhile 1 year in custody, so my lords.
Your presence.
My lords.
How do you prove your presence from 9:30 to 4 from an attendance register?
But in the school,
Assuming you are relying on that.
My lords.
You can prove the entry in the attendance register. Which section of the Evidence Act you will utilize to prove your presence in the school from morning to evening or morning to late afternoon? Assuming academically. Waiting hall re ki achhanti ki item 31 re check kar diyantu. Anyone appearing for the informant? This has come for the first time, I think.
I can tell, my lords, but
the notice to go. Offenses ko utaregi.
376, my lord, and 10 POCSO Act. I had served an extra copy, but my lord had directed to serve one copy to the registry. That I have not done, my lord. So again,
then it is you should have pointed me out. We are all going on deliberating. I thought that notice has been issued and all that.
Kindly be taken after vacation. Tomorrow I'll serve the copy.
POCSO, I think there is a right of audience of the victims.
Yes.
First para likhibe. The petition under section 439 of CRPC has been filed. Pura set kari paribe na pura dakibi. Has been filed by the present petitioner who is accused in the who is in jail custody in connection with Patnagarh PS case number 54 of 2023 corresponding to special GR case number 25 of 2023 pending in the court of the learned special judge into bracket POCSO Balangir for commission of alleged offences under sections 376/511/506 of IPC read with section 6 of POCSO Act, section 8 of section 8 of POCSO Act. Since the earlier application filed by the petitioner, that is BL-APL number 6577 of 2023, was rejected by order dated 5/10/2023 passed by this court. The matter has been placed for consideration by this bench in terms of the number 2 jota, standing order number 2 of 2023 dated so and so of the High Court of Orissa. But it is submitted by the, what are the changed circumstances you are submitting?
In the meanwhile, the witness has been examined. The
learned counsel for the petitioner submits that some of the prosecution witnesses have been examined and he wishes to rely on those statements for seeking indulgence of the prayer for bail by the petition, indulgence of the court, indulgence of the court for grant of bail by the, for grant of prayer of bail, for grant of prayer for bail. Para. The learned counsel for the order sheet last केबे लिस्ट हेतला आपण को हिसाब रे कहउचंती when it was listed last
8
before this bench
8/4/24 my lord.
फाइल टा देखिले ऑर्डर कॉपी नहीं order gala kode
last occasion notice was issued on victim father had already received the notice.
Order upload है नहीं A.K. Potti for the additional standing counsel for the state. Yes.
May I please your lordship? In this case, already your lordship has passed the order on 8/2024 to hand over the copy or Mrs. informant victim father. And order has been passed and laterally has been posted to 24/2024. Court has been adjourned that a hearing has not been commenced. And the informant.
Sorry, kindly, your voice is not clear. Please repeat what you said, sir.
Sir,
Sahoo, sir.
Since has passed on 2024, the copy with the procedure to the victims.
Copy of what would I copy? He is referring to some date.
Yes. Your lordship. Your lordship has already passed on dated 8/2024 some order to the hand over the copy copy to the informant's father.
No, I never passed that order. You see that order. I passed an order. You served one copy, extra copy in the registry and one copy on the.
Sir,
you filed copy in the registry.
Sir.
When did you file?
And you have sort down dated the learned counsel down dated and.
Learned counsel ki hai, sir? I could not follow you. Who is the learned counsel? Whom you are referring?
The learned advocate general pathaji.
Registry ki advocate? Who is the advocate general in the registry?
Standing counsel sir pathaji.
High Court registry, sir. I am referring to High Court registry. You are referring to advocate general.
Sure, sir. Sorry.
Sorry, कहीं कहउचंती बुझी पारुनी आपनकर का कोन कहउचंती एक तो difficulty in hearing माने there is break. Have you served a filed a extra copy in the registry?
Yes, sir, your lordship. Yes, you have already served.
When did you file the copy in the registry?
On dated on the pass of the order dated filed on memo on dated 10/4/2024. And they
have you seen the cause list? Read the cause list.
Sir.
Read the cause list, sir. Cause list कौन लिखा है पढ़न्तु? Kindly read it aloud. Cause list अछि आपण पाखरे से आपण पाखरे के अछन्ते ए सो देबे आपण. अरे cause list आपण देखछन्ते आजिरो item 32.
Sir. Sir.
पढ़न्तु. Who is present there in the who is also there in the on-goal? Can you hear me?
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
ଆଜିର କଜ୍ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଦେଇଛ ବାହାରିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଜ୍ ଲିଷ୍ଟ?
sir.
ମୁଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Sir, virtual list ରେ sir ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛୁ my lord.
ହଁ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଲିଷ୍ଟଟା ପଢନ୍ତୁ କଣ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି?
yes ମାନ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖି ଶୋ କରିଦେଉଛି my lord.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ହଁ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ଲିଷ୍ଟଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ପଢିବେ।
The receipt of the extra copy service state received. The extra copy of the petition by the council for the petition not received. Copy of a disposal order passed on BLPL and not earlier disposal of and of the same petitioner with the same. FIR number is not flag SS and general FIR match details.
not received ତ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଆପଣ କେମିତି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି? କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି କୋଉ ଦିନ ଦେଲେ ବୋଲି?
Sir, the informant has received, father has received the Korea PS.
What you are saying, sir? You are an advocate appearing in High Court. You are not following what is written in the cause list. And talking about informant's father, Advocate General. Who directed you to serve on informant's father? By which order?
First, sir, we have filed the memo on the
Sir, don't
direction of the order.
I am referring to order dated
direction. On the basis of the order on passed on to 8/2024.
Where is that? You are saying I have filed. On which date you have filed in the registry?
Sir, we have filed in the memo on dated 10/2024, copy of the memo by scanning in the.
Where is that, sir? Where is that? Why you are not showing to the that you have filed that the cause list says that it is not filed?
Sir, already.
And you are saying about father. Who directed you to serve on father of the victim?
Already, sir, the message has been given by the Korea PS that last time the 26 sir say informant victims.
अरे आपण जदी टोटल कोन मु को ओडिया कहि परिबेनी आपण को तारिख दिन रजिस्टर रे फाइल कले? Yes, Mr. Eso, who is there?
10/2024.
yes my lord.
से कॉपी फाइल करछंती 10/4 रे रजिस्टर रे?
yes my lord. yes my lord.
10/4 रे आपण कोन कले कॉपीटा को आपण जो कॉपी देले?
सेटा स्कैन करके पठाई सर ई फाइलिंग रे.
ई फाइलिंग
कोड कहाँ को पठेले?
सर रजिस्टर को.
तले से रिसीट कोडे गला?
Sir, that may be asked in the filing counter.
आपण भी देखु नांती ता माने आपण बुझिवा दरकार जे आपण वर्चुअल कोर्ट रे अनुकूल रे काम करछंती.
Yes.
When there is writing that it has not been filed, not received. आपण तले कोन देखिले?
My lord, AD माने after the order they have filed the petition copy in the registry. That is scanned and uploaded in the e-filing counter. And the
आपण मते एत कथा कोंतु नाही.
yes ma'am.
आपण जदि जानि नांती गेस करंतुनी. गेस करिवा is a hazardous. Always hazardous.
Yes ma'am.
There is a specific direction. He has to file extra copy in the registry. Where is that? Which will be forwarded to the court in session. Se court ko kebe pathele apna?
My lord, it is e-file, not in post or.
E-file तो कि जानना दी ताले. See आपण देखंतु. आपण पिटिशन कथा कहउचंती ना कॉपी ऑफ पिटिशन कथा कहउचंती? ए सो आपण ना कोन?
नरेश भाई my lord. नरेश भोई my lord.
Yes, Mr. भोई आपण जोटा कहउचंती सेटा एक्स्ट्रा कॉपी ना पिटिशन कथा आपण मते बुझौचंती?
Sir, petition.
My lord, as per my direction, he has said that after.
आपण 8/4 रो जोटा रजिस्ट्री रे फाइल करिया कथा ऑनवर्ड ट्रांसमिशन टू द कोर्ट इन सीजन केबे आपण पठेले कोर्ट को?
सर से e-filing counter रे डाटा देबो सर. My lord, मैं प्लीज वन मोमेंट.
गोटे कथा दस्तर कहंतुनी. मिस्टर भोई आपण जो भाबुचन जे आपण बुझिचन आ के बुझि परनंत सेटा छाड़ दियंतु. जा पचारा जाउछ उत्तर दियंतु. जदी आपण को कॉपी सर्व करा गला 10/4 रे आपण से कोर्ट इन सीजन को पठेइतिले?
नो my lord.
तल काई सिटी रहिचंती? आपण जदी जानि नांती बुझिबे आपण सीनियर जे एठी अछंती बुझिबे. ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟର ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ନେବେ। ଏଟା ଅଯଥାରେ ସମୟ ନଷ୍ଟ ହଉନି। ଯଦି ଆପଣ ପଠେଇଲେ ତାହେଲେ ନୋଟିଂ କେମିତି ଆସିଲା ଫାଇଲ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ମିଷ୍ଟର ଭୋଇ? ୟେସ୍, ନୋଟିଂ କିଏ ଦେଇଛି? Who was giving the noting? अरे कौन मुक्को ହେଇଗଲେ ମୋ?
List.
ମୁଁ କଣ ମ୍ୟୁଟ ହେଇଗଲି?
No, my lord, list section.
ପଚାରିଲେନି କାହିଁକି? ଲିଷ୍ଟ ସେକ୍ସନରେ ପଚାରିଲେନି କାହିଁକି ଯେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଦେଲେ ନୋଟିଂ ଦେଲେ ବୋଲି? ତାର କାରଣ ହଉଛି ଆପଣ ବୁଝି ନାହାନ୍ତି କଣ ସେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଅଛି ଯେ ସେଟା ଫରୱାର୍ଡ ହବ କୋର୍ଟ ଇନ ସିଜନ କୁ, ଯୋଉ କୋର୍ଟରେ କେସଟା ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି।
Yes, ma'am.
ସେଟା ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଫାଇଲିଂ ରେ ରଖୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମିତି।
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Deepak Kumar Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti for the AC for the state. The matter has been listed. That ago likhibe Mr. Deepak Kumar Sahu being present in the virtual court, High Court of Orissa at Hon'Ble addresses arguments. The office note put up by the registry indicates the following, quote, extra copy of the petition by the counsel for petitioner not received. Para. In terms of the earlier order dated 8/4/2024, the registry was directed to forward copy of the petition to the concerned to the learned court in session of the matter for forwarding the copy through its office to the informant/victim, intimating them regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding. Intimating them regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. But it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that he has filed extra copy in the registry, in the office of the registry at Hon'Ble by e-filing on 10/4/2024. Mr. Bhoi, I'm writing that you are saying that he has filed.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Bhoi being present at the virtual courtroom, ASO of the registry, ASO of the High Court of Orissa registry, being present at the virtual court, also states that the copy was e-filed in the registry. However, the same has not been forwarded to the learned court in session of the matter. Upon जानते हैं कोर्ट फॉरवर्ड हबो सो भई
नो माय लॉर्ड
अतल काई को डॉक्यूमेंट तब बुझुनांती काईकी एटा जोठी ट्रायल चलछि सेटा सेठी की जिवो विथ अ लेटर खाली गोटे कथा बुझुचंती माय लॉर्ड ई फाइलिंग in terms of the order dated 8/4/2024, registry to do the needful for forwarding the copy of the petition to the concerned to the learned court in session of the matter to do the needful in terms of the order dated 8/4/2024. The secretary DLSS are also take steps in terms of the order dated 8/4/2024. Mr. Bhoi, don't think that it a bhul hai gala boli. The difficulty is that we are in a virtual world.
Yes,
if agents are dying, problem habo.
Yes.
Because if it is filed here physically, it will be sent there to the court immediately. But se jo steps ta naba katha seti apango superintendent ke nathibe apan mo ekutia thibe seti.
Yes, my lord.
So apan jota receive kale eti high court registry seta dekhoni. The reason being apan seta jodi intimate korthante forward heithanta se email copy etik asibo tapare you have to discuss with them, and I am not supposed to assist you people in these things.
Yes, my lord. Yes, ma'am.
So try to improve it. Bhul ta kichi no. I am not finding any fault with anyone.
Yes, my lord.
But the system is for gonna work. In terms of the so and so, ये देते. Mr. Patti, did you receive a copy? Extra copy?
No.
ଆପଣ advocate general କେବେ copy ପଠେଇଲେ? Mr. Sahu.
Sir, memo आकर sir एडी फाइल करथिलु. I filed here for the
अरे advocate general को केବେ पठेले तार उत्तर कोन गोटे से गोटे तांकर स्टॉक उत्तर हैला my lord ई फाइल आपको गोटे स्टॉक उत्तर हैला मु एठी फाइल करथिली तो नामे अटकी के रहले हबो कि we have to proceed ना नहीं we have to proceed in the matter.
Sure. Sir.
Upon jodi you have to take a stand. Have you served a copy on Mr. Patti says I don't have a copy. So I have to ask you whether have you served a copy on Mr. Patti extra copy. कि forward करछन्ती कि mail रे. Mr. Patti, as it seems the Learned Council has also not served extra copy on the Learned Council for the state. आपण गोटे email रे पठाई दियंतु. The Learned Additional Standing Council shall do well to send copy of the scanned copy of the brief through his email, by email to the concerned IAC/IO for transmitting the same to the informant/victim. Para. List on 21/6/2024. The Learned Court in session of the matter and the IO shall also intimate the next date of hearing to the informant/victim. Yes. 21/6.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Sahu, which is the provision which requires service of copy? Yes.
Item 33 million, the petition has surrendered for the court below. I have
question. For the Yes, Mr.
On 28/3/24, the petition has surrendered for the court below. I have given the certified copy of the certificate, surrender certificate. Though it was filed on registry on 2/5/24, it is not brought on the record. I filed a Xerox copy.
Sir, Rautray submits that the petitioner has surrendered after expiry of copy of the order is also served on the Learned AC. Photocopy of the order is also served on the Learned AC in court. तापरे लिखते हैं the registration update. तापरे last line टा कौन लिखिले?
Change the there made in petition. Change the there made in petition. Whereas for interim bail, petitions have to change.
Yes, Mr. Yes,
disposed of, my lord.
Yes, disposed of accurate. Yes, satisfied.
And the petition has been implicated based on the statement of the co-accused person. The prosecution case is that, my lord, that the informant and other staff are performing patrolling duties, my lord.
Ticket problem acha.
My lord.
Sorry. Author कहले ये जो last sentence था. So for informant as well as
other staff of informant of sub-inspector of police, my lord. They are performing the patrolling duties, my lord.
This is that motorcycle case,
my lord. That is the case, and this is the co-accused, my lord. Then this petition is a better thing because, my lord, based on the statement of the co-accused, namely Mrutyunjay Mistry, to whom your lordship granted bail, I have been indicated, and I have promoted surrender before the Learned Court below, my lord. My name is find in the charge sheet. I should
go through the case diary. You raided a premises.
Yes, my lord.
You raided a premise and parked motorcycle.
Lordship, and this
15 3 motorbikes on 11.
Sometimes I had read somewhere. I'll be clarifying on not.
No, you have read it, but the problem is that you have mixed it up.
I had read somewhere.
You see, then how? Suppose owner of the motorcycle, he has kept it there. How do you say that he was possessing ganja?
He fled away from the spot.
सेटा कोठ आनछन आपण मते 10 थरा कहलेनी म आपन को 10 थरा पचारची.
Okay, I had read that.
he fled away from the spot. Upon a coup to upon FIR coup to dekantu. Mr. Patti, Sunantu. Please look at me, Mr. Patti. You are referring to the FIR that he fled away from the spot? You see, if I record, then there will be a problem for you. When you have arrested him?
No, I promoted surrender, my lord.
When?
My lord, I have surrendered before the learned court.
After 8 months.
Hey, when date was 8 months?
Surrender on.
Lordship, I have surrendered in the court below
8/2.
on 7/2/2024, my lord. Lordship will find that is rejection order.
No, I was trying to explain him that where from they have arrested this person. The case is that you arrested 3 persons.
Yes.
On 9th of May.
9th of May.
9th of May. For allegation of what? State. On 8/4/2024, who is in jail custody. Kalimala PS case number 87 of 2023. Mr. Jana, listen carefully. Corresponding to special GR case number 113 of 2023.
13 capital A, my lord.
13 into bracket capital A. Case number 113 into bracket capital A of 2023 pending in the Court of Law and Sessions Judge cum Special Judge Malkanagiri for alleged commission of offences under sections 20 into bracket B into bracket Roman 2 into bracket small c of NDPS Act. When the matter, second para 2, since the earlier connected BL-APL 6205 of 2023 was disposed of by this bench by order dated 12/12/2023, the matter has been listed before this bench in terms of the standing order number 2 of 2023 dated so and so of the High Court of Orissa. For consideration of the petition. For consideration stop. Consideration stop. When the matter was last listed on 8/4/2024, the Learned Counsel for the state was granted time to obtain tax. And also referring to the provisions of section 37 of the NDPS Act opposes the prayer for bail. The Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has been named by one of the co-accused who was granted bail earlier by this court by order dated 12/12/2023 as referred above. Past allegations of criminal activity?
No.
It is submitted that there is no past allegation of criminal activity against the petitioner who is aged about 25 years. And the petitioner, having known his name to have been stated, having come to know that his name has been implicated by one of the accused persons, surrendered before the court of jurisdiction on
7/2/2024, my lord.
7/2/2024 and is in custody till date. It is submitted that considering the age of the petitioner, he should be shown indulgence to come back to the community to lead a normal life. and the petitioner shall abide by all the terms and conditions that would be imposed if the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner. Para. It is suggested by the learned addition. Upon sure ki seta mobile tankaro ki ko jinso motorcycle tankaro boli.
Motorcycle is of a accused person. That motorcycle is belong to that accused person.
Are kiya that कहले मु ना केंटे जानिबि सर. कहार मोटरसाइकल आपण कहउछन.
Ganesh Das.
Ganesh Das motorcycle. Yes, Mr. Jena.
There are three motorcycle my lords at this spot, my lord. What my lord friend is saying, my lord. Even if my lord the motorcycle is of mine.
Upon janchen na janna.
I must have janini what he is saying.
Who should have paile apno? Dekhant. So Pati, show me that. The vehicle owner takes the first plea that he doesn't know what happened.
Received the seized motorcycle from RTO Malkanagiri via letter number so and so. In his report intimated the owner of the motorcycle.
Owner of the motorcycle is?
Owner of the motorcycle number bearing number OD10V 4516 is Ganesh Das, son of Amulya Das, village.
Submits that the received the opposite the petitioner is the registered owner of the motorcycle that was kept abandoned on the side of the road and was seized by the police, public investigating agency. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioner response submits that the ownership of the abandoned motorcycle doesn't anyway suggest that the petitioner was in conscious possession of any contraband. She again reiterates that the FIR discloses that contraband was seized from the side of a public road near 3 motorcycles on 11/4/2023. Arrests were made on 5/5/2023 of 3 persons. 3 persons.
2 persons.
2 persons. And thereafter, on 9/5/2023, the statement of the accused persons were recorded. Para. It is therefore submitted by the learned counsel that the petitioner cannot be attributed of possession of any contraband as was seized on 11/4/2023. for the reason that the FIR was lodged against unknown persons. Para. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned additional standing counsel for the state, considering the material on record, this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter, which shall, he is a local person, which shall also include a condition that any violation of public deviation from any of the terms and conditions that would be imposed for grant of bail shall result in filing a petition for cancellation of bail by the law enforcement agency. The bail appeal is disposed of. Next para.
Pardon.
Before parting with the case, sorry.
One accused arrested on 5-5, another accused on 15-5.
Could a 5-5 लिखी ना थी? कौन पढ़ूं तू?
Motorcycle, which was the container seized, side of the public road, and we have 3 motorcycles on 11/23. Arrests were made on 5/23,
comma 15/5/25, and thereafter on 9/5/2023 the statements were recorded. Mr. Pati, you were referring to out and one case na jota thila apon pakhare aro case tare
na sa out case
ko case ra apon dekchon case diary
Vipra Vishwas case another accused
sera kode gala
that is regarding that is ABA repeal perhaps but
sera grant is
no, that was also rejected.
before backing the case.
नहीं केस देरे अपन अलगा रोची ना कौन मु बुझी पाने अपन
अलगा रोची मु एबे तक
अलगा रोची एटा गोटे हमरा सिनारे बात जिस प्रिपरेशन करी रखुचंती if any requirement made by the any of the competent court of law, they are sending the same mailers. If once they have sent in one case, in again if any letter was issued to them, then there
that I understand, but there can't be any variance.
No
question of variance.
No variance.
Before backing the case.
This court clarifies that reference to the materials produced during investigation in the present order is only for consideration of the prayer for bail, and it shall not be treated to be any observation on merits of the case of the parties oblique prosecution in the pending trial. এটা ଆପଣ ସେ ଅର୍ଡରରୁ ଦେଖିକି ବି ଲେଖିପାରିବେ ଆପଣ ନମ୍ବର ହେରିକା ସେ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ଅଲରେଡି ଅଛି ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ରେଫର କଲି ହେଲା the petition is disposed of accordingly. Issue urgent certificate copy ଯାହା ଲେଖିବା କଥା ଲେଖିବା. Yes, please.
Item 35. Item 35.
Yes, please.
My lords, I had filed the affidavit on the last date. Copy was served. Lords, my instruction is that he can he can only pay an amount of rupees 50,000 as a as a bail condition, my lords. Your Lordship will recall this matter.
50,000 cash surety.
Yes, my lords. Property tara kichi nahi aa gaya. Cash surety 50 he can give. He has been in jail since 1 year, more than a year now. And that money is also being arranged by his brother.
Ms. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati for the... Mr. Pati.
Yes, sir.
Let him go. Plus. 8/4/2024 order. Hello. Para 1. Para 2. In the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner, copy of which has been served on the learned counsel for the state. It has been stated that the petitioner shall furnish a would lecture in yes, paragraph 2. It has been state that the petitioner shall deposit rupees 50,000 cash surety in the learned court in season of the matter. नहीं आपण कौन लिखिले सॉरी कौन सेंटेंस लिखो पढ़ो तो affidavit date पकांतो file date affidavit dated 19/4/2024 comma copy of which has been served on state at paragraph 2 the following has been stated. Para. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is a local person, shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the learned court in season of the matter and shall abide by the terms and conditions that would be imposed if this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner. The learned additional standing counsel opposes the prayer for bail referring to the materials contained in the case diary. Para. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned additional standing counsel for the state, considering the period of incarceration that the petitioner is in custody since M.S.Sahoo?
My lords, 3/3/2023.
3/3/2023, 3rd of March 2023. This court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that will be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter. Which shall also include a condition that any deviation of public, any violation of public deviation from any of the terms and conditions that would be imposed by the court shall result in which shall include the following conditions. Sobuja condition de बुझपारे सबुजा कंडीशन देले तापर लिखंतु the affidavit copy of the affidavit dated 19/4/2024 shall also be produced before the you can get a certified copy of this.
Yes, my lords. I'll get a
certified copy of the affidavit filed before this court. Certified copy of the affidavit dated 19/4/2024 shall be also produced before the learned court in season of the matter for consideration of the paragraph 2 as stated in the affidavit as a condition for grant of bail. So there will be conditions are elaborated, there are about 8-10 conditions.
Yes, my lord, yes.
So he has to get 2 sureties.
Yes.
2 local sureties.
Yes.
Yes.
Grateful, my lords.
Disposed of accordingly. Tapar last default paragraph dekhiye. This shall not be treated to be opinion on merits jota. So assessor should have Yes.
36.
May I please, my lords? Petitioner, my lords, is accused of offences.
Yes.
Which under section 132(1)(b), 132(1)(c),
yes,
132(1)(f) of the CGST Act 2017.
Why it has been listed before me?
Because the accused number 1, Nitin Kapoor's bail was granted by your lordships. Because there were 2 accused. If your lordship would kindly turn to page 19.
It was earlier listed on 8th of April.
My lords.
Okay.
And the reason
I noted that, yes.
Nitin Kapoor, accused number 1, your lordship would get his name at annexure 1, page 19.
Yes.
He was granted bail by your lordships.
Yes. So what is the status of that order? That order prevails or it has been challenged?
No, that order prevails.
Okay.
It has not been challenged. Okay. And the trial is going on.
So the terms and conditions, because I mean, there will be no reprieve as far as terms and conditions are concerned. The same terms and conditions have to be.
One small thing, my lord, I'm not sure whether the present petitioner is holder of a passport or not, because so far as Nitin Kapoor was concerned,
that he will file affidavit.
Manage.
That he will file affidavit. But interestingly, Mr. Kora, no, I'll hear them.
Manage.
In one matter in Baleshwar, somebody filed an affidavit that I have kept my passport in a bank locker. I may be granted anticipatory bail. So that petition was not filed here. But some, I mean, the district judiciary somehow intimated that I got that information that. So
paragraph 15.
And today some one IA I disposed of. Since last 3 months, it has been pending for modification of the condition. That way, so my point is that doesn't help the petitioner anyway.
Correct.
So that condition is that if he's not having an passport, he has to file that affidavit.
My humble opinion, my lord, is one should come out clean, whatever be the accusation.
Yes.
So that the court will
no, since because it is argued that the earlier person is a main accused. But don't expect that there will be reprieve as far as conditions are concerned. So that is the point.
Sir.
Yes, you want to add?
No, here not, he is in custody since 11th of July 2023.
Have I noted that? 11/7.
11
yes, 11 July 2020. It is there. I have reflected in the last order.
And the conditions are there in paragraph 15, my lord.
Yes.
The earlier order of the bail.
Yes. I have you enclosed that copy?
My lord, it's there in lordship's record. My lord. The noting says that the bail order is there. I have served a copy on my learned friend, Mr. Satpathy, my lord, appearing for the CHC.
Yes, Mr. Satpathy.
Yes. Similar person has already released on bail, but I don't have any objection. But the fact remains, kindly see the quantum and the situation, how they are managing all this affair. Because if not, they are released. In one cases, I have just now received a copy. He has released on bail. Again, he has involved in 16 crores. Now he is filed a bail.
No. Yes, Mr. Satpathy. Were you present in the morning when I took up that Narasimha Murthy, that habitual? So you have to sensitize the department that since such a stringent condition is imposed, any deviation.
Correct. I am not sure.
They have to come up with that petition for cancellation.
Correct. That is not the issue about cancellation. They have
because the problem is now if you are saying that is to be considered, then I have to give a reason that there is a possibility that he may indulge. Yes. So that is the problem. So can the court do that?
No, that cannot. But
so my submission, that is how, because in the other matter, all these conditions were filed and discussed also.
Correct. But why I say
the consequence?
But what I submit, if they are, this is the condition is very well can be satisfied to the court. But what
not the court.
I mean the
an anxiety of the investigating agency that somebody be repeating the offense.
Correct.
Is kind of a carte blanche, what if you call it, that they are given the opportunity to bring to the notice of the court by filing cancellation.
Correct.
There is no question of for the second offense, the person going to gate 438 or 439. You see, it's a serious condition actually. Even initially when I started imposing that condition, not in this case, earlier cases, when I started this roster, I also requested the response of the bar because it's a very stringent condition, because moving the trial court or the court in session as far as 438 or 439 is concerned is wiped out by that condition.
But what my anxiety is all these cases, because I have crossed out 14 and 16 cases so far as the fake invoices and not transferring the goods and using the IT crores of rupees is not within this state. It can be transferred to other state and rotated like anything. And ultimately, when the revenue is loses so many things, a refund has been granted. To the extent, my lord, I only say, my lord, some cash imposition may be imposed. Otherwise, my lord, what will happen?
You see, for that reason, if I remember, let me check.
Only that I am not sure on the way. So your lordship has already similar issues have already been coming to a conclusion that it should be released on bail. So
as far as the counter is concerned, so apart from the whatever was placed before in the earlier petition,
yes,
those
they are only arguing on the basis of the judgment on economic offense.
No. I'm talking about your counter. I'm not talking about their.
I have not filed. Can I file a small written note of submission?
No. So my point is that So, but again, I have to reproduce that again by rendering the judgment of 30 pages, or only I will refer to the earlier judgment is enough. That is my project to you.
Earlier judgment is not required to repeat. But
so now, yes, fine. So now please, you have a copy of the order?
Yes, yes.
So kindly refer to
start para 15. Yes.
Para 15, this continuous page is.
Yes, yes. That is absolutely not. I have nothing to say on this condition.
No. So because you are raising that issue, I'm just drawing your attention.
That's page 28. That condition is there, Lord. The petitioner shall not end. It's just the third paragraph from the bottom, Lord. The petitioner shall not indulge himself in similar activities.
Yes, that is there. I am saying
that is one condition. So your anxiety of he committing, if at all.
No. Why I am saying these condition is not.
Then what about presumption of innocence, Mr.
I am saying, Lord, if it is stringent, Lord, some cash security, something like that to be imposed, then he may, some other person may not be, Lord, will come to, because your Lordship, 5 years, if they cross 25, ultimately they release your bail, sometime, Lord, deferred bail, and all these things is happening, Lord. They are assured that I will be released on bail because
just mark what I wanted to regarding that. Just mark paragraph 15.
Yes.
Last line.
Yes.
That is page 27.
Yes. For which? For the court shall hear the learned counsel about the complaint and as well the counsel.
Just before that.
The court is inclined to grant prayer for the bail made up subject to such stringent condition, term and condition that would be imposed by the learned court session at the session over the matter. And this then all this thing has been reflected is very
so basically what I was trying to draw your attention is that regarding cash, nature of appearance, time of appearance, I am not imposing any condition because I am leaving it to you to hear if you can convince the trial court.
That observation, I want that observation.
So that is already there.
That
please mark that.
That observation not in.
No, please mark that. It is there.
Learned court in session of the matter.
Yes,
that's session of the matter. But
yes. Suppose the court will say that he will stay in Mr. Satpathi's house.
Yes.
So I have nothing to say.
No, that's correct. But
suppose the Cora's house,
once this Hon'Ble Court directed, the lower court may not be go inside all these issues. They only confine.
Because you see
my anxiety, not if that observation be kept open.
Such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in citizen matter for which the court shall hear.
Yes.
So that I am granting you.
But that has not been
usually the petitioner would like that I put the condition. Yes. Apart from imposing these conditions, then just mark. Then the first paragraph.
Yes, true surety for an amount of satisfaction in the learned court in session matter.
The amount I am leaving it again.
Yes.
Then just read slowly. Out of the two sureties, one shall be a family member and one shall be a local person.
Yes.
Again, I am leaving it to you.
Ensure that verification credential surety.
Yes.
The court shall direct.
Credential verification is for the court.
Yes.
But the first two conditions are for you because I have already said that you will be hard there.
Yes.
Yes.
That is my answer. I don't want to repeat it again, but that is what the
why you are feeling shy of telling the court that you impose this condition.
That is what that has not been yes, corrected.
So did you mark that I have granted you that opportunity?
Yes.
Because petitioners usually like that I should dispose it of finally, but still I am giving you.
Yes, I understand. That therefore it has not been
obviously. Therefore, I do not know. Suppose the learned trial court is imposing a condition. Today you have heard one petition. He wants a modification of that first condition. Another petition, he says that he doesn't have that something like that.
Yes.
So even petitioner is not happy because I am leaving it to the prosecution rather.
No, that
suppose in a case where there is 100 crores of you want that 1 crore security. So let it be argued before the court.
Yes. No, because
satisfaction. Yes, just the earlier case you would have marked.
The
earlier case that M.S.Sahoo was arguing, he has cheated people of some 5 lakhs or something. He is languishing for 1 year. And this has been adjourned only for this condition that how much security will furnish. So now he says that I cannot furnish, I have nothing. And the other problem is that you just mark that observation of the Supreme Court.
That
that observation in a petition that this cannot be a recovery proceeding.
Yes, that cannot be recovered, correct.
That is the other problem. So once I observe anything, you may say that this is inadequate. They will say that this is amount of recovery.
Your Lordship, can my submission may be recorded that I'm requesting Your Lordship that the imposition of the cash amount may be.
No, that I will not spend so many years.
That only
because then the problem is that then I have to fix it. And I don't want to hear arguments on a bail here.
You Lordship leave it to the.
You obviously have left it.
Yes.
But so now that is why I'm asking that what is preventing you from arguing that in the court? That you have to tell me.
No, we are not.
Because you see, if you say that for these reasons, we cannot tell the Learned Trial Court how much quantity is to be imposed. Suppose you want that he has to furnish 100 crores.
No, my submission only record. Only my submission.
Not your submission. No, because I have brought to notice the paragraph 15.
Yes.
So I want a response. If I am recording your submission, then I have to record paragraph 15.
Yes.
That I'm asking you and you are not saying anything. That doesn't look good.
No, but that is what my submission brought.
No,
I cannot develop more because
Mr. Satpathy, this order that I think that is the reason it has not been challenged.
Yes, that is what
because this grants more leverage to the prosecution.
Correct.
So suppose you say that we cannot argue, then I
cannot argue. I'm not saying I cannot argue. We can argue. But if
then it cuts both ways. I will grant you liberty to argue anything. Then also I will say that you also say that this much of amount is
not like that.
Depending on the gravity of offense.
I'm not saying that.
Depending on the, you have said that. I have said gravity of offense. You want that cash security may be deposited.
Yes.
So what prevents you from arguing that before the trial court? Because I have granted you that liberty.
Yes,
I have granted you that liberty.
That is blood two years upon the amount of satisfying law and court in session of the matter.
No, you have again missed it, sir. You are not reading from the beginning.
Yes, beginning. That is not say Lordship failed.
Can you read paragraph 15?
Yes. I'm reading.
Second page ko jaan to nahi. Just don't go to the second page. Just read paragraph 15.
Yes. Therefore, keeping all the above facts in the perspective in the fact and circum the case by applying the principle of inverted in the honorable court so and so, the court is inclined to grant the prayer for bail.
Slowly.
It is subject to such stringent term and conditions that to be imposed by the land court in session of the matter for which the court shall hear the land counsel for the complaint as well the counsel for the petition.
Stop there.
Yes.
So this covers your entire anxiety.
Yes.
Then
other condition. Further condition to be deemed appropriate can impose along with the following conditions.
So this adequately takes care. So these are my conditions.
That is
because I will not being the trial court. I will not go into the evidence. I will not go into in detail.
Correct.
Then also why this is also important. Then kindly take page 30.
30. Yes. But it's clarified that any observation made in this judgment shall not be construed to be opinion of this court regarding the merit and contention to be raised in the pending trial.
Just stop there.
Yes.
So I have a difficulty there also. Suppose I start delving into the merit that he has defalcated 100 crores. Well, what is the other person?
Nitin Kapoor.
Yes. See, he has defalcated 500 crores. Then that also comes to picture because time and again the Honorable Ethics Court has cited that while granting or considering bail, we are not going to the exact merits of the case.
That's true.
So if you read para 30, page 30, the last paragraph, you will understand that why I am just leaving it there for hearing.
But that they are mistaken, they are not.
No. That's not a difficulty. Don't be skeptical to it. So, I mean, somebody else arguing something we can't say, both ways. Page 28 conditions are here.
Yes.
But apart from that, very importantly,
Your Lordship had further.
Which is no less. Page 15.
Yes, Your Lordship say further.
Page 15 takes care of all your anxiety.
Yes. Sorry.
There is already an order. You will get it. 84 ହେଲା paragraph 1 then subpara then paragraph 2 it appearance लिखिले Mr. Rudra Prasanna Kara RP Kara senior counsel instructed by Mr. S. Tibrewal for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Satpathy, Senior Counsel, CGST and Customs, along with Mr. D. Hazra.
Department. Senior standing counsel.
Sorry. মানে ଆଉ କି advocate ନାହାନ୍ତି
ନା
ତାପରେ para 1 गला para 2 गला para 1 पूराटा गला para 2 गला then the learned senior counsel refers to the earlier judgment and order dated 23/11/2023 passed in BL APL number 9999 of 2023 colon বা bracket দিয়ে লিখিবে Nitin Kapoor versus State of Odisha. It is submitted that the present BL APL arises out of the present petition. The present petition arises out of the self-same affair. It is agreed at the bar that the contentions raised by the respective parties are identical as far as the prayer for bail is concerned. Since the para lekhantu the learned standing counsel appearing for the revenue refers to the prosecution report which has been referred to in the judgment, that was judgment and order dated 23/11/2023 into bracket supra. It is also agreed at the bar that the allegations are identical, similar in nature, though it is disputed by the learned standing counsel that the present petitioner stands in similar footing. Rather, he submits that the present petitioner stands in a different footing than the petitioner in the connected BL APL. Para. Having had the learned counsel for the senior counsel for the petitioner, the learned I would like to the learned senior standing counsel reiterates his submissions as noted in the earlier order that suitable terms and conditions are to be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter, as it has come to notice, because the problem is that here comes the problem. Is abstract direction, he will commit, he may indulge, because that makes the order somewhat kind of vulnerable. कौन लिख ले?
It has found
as there is a possibility, of the accused person to indulge in similar activity being released on bail. The learned senior counsel, referring to the judgment and order dated 2023, submits that paragraph 15 of the said order adequately takes care, as the said order itself clarifies that the learned court in season of the matter shall grant bail subject to the terms and conditions that would be imposed after hearing the learned counsel for the petitioner as well as the learned counsel for the prosecution oblique revenue. Para. Having had the learned counsel for the petition, the learned senior counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that though the petitioner belongs to the state of
my lord, Uttar Pradesh.
State of Uttar Pradesh, he shall subject himself to the
in fact
learned court in season of the matter and shall abide by all such terms and conditions that would be imposed by the court to ensure his appearance before the learned court and in any event paragraph 15 of the judgment and order dated 23/11/2023 takes care of all such eventuality. Para. The learned senior standing counsel, referring to the materials contained in the prosecution report, his notes of submission. So, notes of submission filed today.
No.
Filed on notes of submission dated
2/5.
Sorry, 2/5.
2/5/2024 received a copy.
Filed on 2/5/24. Filed on 2/5/2024, copy of which has been served on the learned learned appearing counsel for the instructing counsel for the petitioner. Sentence that आज आम अच्छे के तारीख 6/5 आप 21/5 कर 2/5 opposes the vehemently opposes the prayer for bail. Para. Having had the learned counsel, however, it is not dispute. It is agreed at the bar that in the meanwhile, prosecution report has been submitted on. Achhi seta date achhi date. Sapara kar lekhchunti to. Vehemently tar pore lekhibe. However, it is agreed at the bar that prosecution report has been submitted on
8/9/23.
8/9/23.
Sorry.
And the present application pertains to the FIR, public prosecution report, out of which the earlier BL appeal.
FIR, there is no such term FIR.
The complaint case.
From the complaint case. Arises of the complaint case में तो oblique से पेनल्टी.
Aguru भी certificate complaint.
Complaint case आउट जाता है तो complaint case. Arises of the complaint case, which was subject matter of the petition, disposed of by order dated 11/12/2023.
23/11/2023.
Having had learned counsel for the learned senior counsel for the petitioner, the learned senior standing counsel for the revenue, oblique into bracket opposite party, the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner in terms of the earlier judgment and order dated so and so. In terms of, in terms of paragraph 15 of the earlier order, judgment and order dated at passed in so and so, case number likhibe. The paragraph 15 of the judgment and order is reproduced herein. 15 produce करिवे तापरे 30 रे जोटा अछि it is clarified that any observations page 30 रे default paragraph रो ना डाकी फिर it is clarified that any observation made in this yes the petition stands disposed of accordingly.
One small indulgence.
Yes, please.
Relating to that passport, Your Lordship may grant me liberty if at all he does not possess a passport.
Just let me kindly find out that.
Okay. So page 28, Ray, the second penultimate paragraph notes. The petitioner shall surrender his passport if any.
Kindly just read further.
The petitioner shall surrender his passport if any before the learned court at the season of the matter and will not leave India without prior permission of the court. And in the event the petitioner has not been issued with any passport, he would submit an affidavit stating the fact. Okay. So that condition may be there.
Yes. Okay. So it will just be reproduction.
It will be reproduction. If I don't have, I'll just submit a paper. Sure.
But it may be so that you find it stringent, but it has to be similar. Yes.
I can't argue otherwise.
Yes. So that is how I clarified that please don't, so that at least Mr. Satpathy will be happy about that. So still he has found out something to argue.
That's one small line.
Yes, please.
It's Rudra Prasad, not Prakrit.
I'm so sorry. Rudra Prasad. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Rudra Prasad karo.
That's a normal mistake everyone commits.
Apankara Rudra Prasanna.
Again.
And do you know who he is? He is Satyapati, not Satpathy. I know why I'm telling you. Day in, day out, he was addressed Mr. Satyapati.
Obligement.
Yes, please.
37. Yes, urgent copy.
Yes, urgent copy.
Obligement.
Urgent copy as per rules. Yes, 37.
Please, Your Honor.
Yes.
In this case, under section 379, 328 for 11 IPC.
Yes.
CD call for. He has been already inside custody since 13 months ago.
Why it has been listed again, sir?
Once non-appearance dismissed due to non-appearance.
So, you are Mr. Bishwal.
Sir.
So, Sanjeev Bishwal for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti for the state, ASC for the state. Up-to-date case diary instruction aschi?
Yes.
Yes, what do you say?
There is 13 antecedents.
Affidavit?
Affidavit has been filed.
Sir,
Affidavit kahin, sir?
Filed.
Kebe? File करचोनी date कौन तू?
24.
24/4.
Sir.
मु पाउनी?
Filed.
Say affidavit टा मिलूनी.
That's good.
The call लिखले. Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that he has filed affidavit dated
24.
24/4/2024 on केबे फाइल कर तारीख को तारीख रे फाइल कले
24/4/24
बुझिली सर एफिडेविट स्वेयर हैला 24/4 रे फाइल को दिन हैला
on same day.
सेम डे फाइल हिची
24 ना 25
24/4/2024 फाइल 24/4/2024 आज्ञा
25
No, 24.
25/4/2024 the registration locate the same update the case brief oblique scan copy ଆପଣ ये कोठिका लोक
ଅସ୍ତରଙ୍ଗ ପୁରୀ
ପୁରୀ ଲୋକ ଆସିକି ଏଠି ବୁଲୁଛନ୍ତି କଟକ ଷ୍ଟେସନ ରେ
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ସେ ଲୋକାଲ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି କୋଉଠୁ ଆଣିବେ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର 2 ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ଆଣିବେ
ହଁ ସାର୍
ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ଆସିଲା ଭିତରେ ସେ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ
ସାର୍
ଟୁ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ 1 ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର and 1 near relative
ସାର୍
ଏଠୁ ସବୁ ଯାକ ଇନସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ସେଇଭଳିଆ
ସବୁ all the incidents are same type.
ଏବେ ତ ଖରା ଦିନେ ଲସିରେ ମିଶେଇ ଦେବେ ଆପଣ ଲସି ଓଆରଏସ୍ ଖରା ଦିନେ ଛାଡି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ଆଉ ହବନି ସାର୍ 13 ମାସ ରହିଲାନି
କୋଉଟା ଆପଣ ତ କ୍ୟାନ୍ସର ପେସେଣ୍ଟକୁ କୁଣ୍ଡେଇ ପକେଇକି ମା କାଢି ଗଡିଗଲେ ତାକୁ ପିଏଇ ଦେଲେ ସେ ଅଚେତ ହେଇଗଲେ ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଛାଡୁନାହାନ୍ତି You went with the lady to the hospital.
ସାର୍ ସେ ତ ମା ପୁଅଙ୍କର ସରିଲାଣି
ଖରାଦିନ ତ ସମସ୍ତେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯୋଉ ଅବସ୍ଥା ସମସ୍ତେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଥଣ୍ଡା ପିଉଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଥଣ୍ଡାରେ ମିଶେଇବା ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବେ
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ଆଉ 13 ମାସ
କଣ ହବ
ସାର୍ 13 ମାସ
ବହୁତ ଟ୍ରାଭେଲ କରିଛି ମାନେ ସିନ୍ସ ଆଇ ଷ୍ଟଡିଡ ବହୁତ
ସାର୍ ଆଉ ରିପିଟ କରିବ
ଠିକ ଅଛି ସେ ଆସୁ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅପଡେଟ ଲେଖିଲେ the learned ASC submits that up-to-date case diary and is available. Up-to-date case diary and instructions is available. Copy of the affidavit has been served on the learned ASC. Affidavit ଆପଣ instruction ନେଇ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ସେ ବୋଧେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିକି ଲେଖିଦେବେ no ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନେଇ ଜାଣିବେ କେମିତି ସେ the learned ASC shall also obtain instruction list on 17/5 ଆପଣ ବି ତାଙ୍କଠୁ କୋଲ୍ଡ ଡ୍ରିଙ୍କ ହେରିକା ପିଇବେନି ଖୁସିରେ Yes, Mr. Mulia.
Offensive melon. 363, 366, 372N, 373, 370, 506, 109, 120B, and 34 of Indian Penal read with 617 of Poxo Act and 910 of Provision of Child Marriage Act. It is in custody since my lord. 24.
Withdraw ହେଇଥିଲା
more name co-accused. More first time.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ୍ ଆସିଛି
co-accused ହେଇଥିଲା withdraw ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଟିକେ
ଆଚ୍ଛା
custody 24/2023 ଅଛି annex 3 mile is the 164 statement of victim mile.
You have the statement and records?
Yes. 164.
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
164 doesn't.
ନେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଯାଇକି
Also annex mail, annex 3.
And if you will release on bail, there is more chance to abscond.
What is the condition of the victim? She was pregnant?
No, my lord. Pregnant nahi. ତାପରେ ସେ ଫର୍ଦର ସେ ଆଜି
the baby.
Medical report is there. She is pregnant.
Yes. He may not be having that. Nah? So I'm not. So what happened to the pregnancy?
I have no knowledge regarding this.
Yes, Mr.
Basically, this petition Anil Jadhav, my lord.
Sorry?
This present petition Anil Jadhav, my lord. Kindly say against the Anil, my lord. What is the allegation on this, my lord? 164, my lord. Let's see, para page 14, my lord. My brief, my lord.
Mr. Das said
Anil mona kar dala.
he is moving for Anil.
Again?
He is moving for Anil Jadhav.
Hon'Ble Jadhav sir, she has also stated that this now the son of the accused Hon'Ble Jadhav also giving threatening to the victim unless giving threatening to the victim to kill her unless she withdraws the case.
Place the statement, my lord. Setar boss and समस्त राजपुर गलु सेटर अनिल घर गलु
से victim the statement record is 164.
That is the deposition of the victim before the court. But she is submitting
164 re.
no.
You try to follow what Mr. Munia is saying. Mr. Munia is saying that the victim was taken to the Anil Jadhav's house.
Yes,
but he did not do anything.
No. Anil Jadhav's house, victim has
164. I have no those statement of the victim on section 164 service.
Reporter kore gala.
Annex 3, my lord. I annex, my lord. Annex 2, my lord. Page 12. First kindly page 12, man. Running page 12.
164.
आपका डायरी नहीं की?
Yes. I had marked that. I had marked. I had marked.
मैंने तो सर्टिफाइड कर दूंगा
तो बारीक टिक के नहीं देखिए 164 का काट दे But Mr. Mulia, who procured the victim?
Allegation against one Kanhaiya, my lord. Allegation against Kanhaiya. Rape allegation against one Kanhaiya, my lord.
No. Who procured the victim? The question is who procured the victim? It is Anil.
You know, my lord. Manavi.
Who?
One Manavi, my lord.
नहीं.
Yes, my lord. पढ़ दो जिलसी. ता 25 रात रे मु से मानवी घरु गली. तापर 2 रात 4 टा तांग घर.
अरे मानवी कोठी को नहीं की गला म. मानवी नहीं की तो सी इज ए लेडी ता कोन आपण कहउछ.
मानवी नहीं की गला बाकी.
कोठी
ट्रेन रे नहीं का अनिल घर.
कोठी हां एग्जैक्टली. अब मानवी पैसा काटो पाइला.
कन्हैया टू
अनिल टू
नहीं अनिल भाई
आपण फास्ट आपण आर स्टेटमेंट देखि ना बोले मानवीर
नहीं मानवी देखो मानवी जो अक्यूज्ड माइलर मानवी अक्यूज्ड
एग्जैक्टली सो व्हाट सी इज द माने शी टॉक टू द गर्ल टू बी टेकन टू द अनिल
यस मैम ठीक हम झारसगुल ट्रेन में सागर मध्य गलु सेटा समस्त राजपुर गलु अनिल घर गलु से दिन अनिल रहिलु से दिन राति रे मो माउसी मो गांव विषय पचाला किंतु मो बॉस पचारू मो माउस 16 वर्ष अनिल मना कर दला
आई एम नॉट इंक्लाइंड मिस्टर मुड़िया
अनिल अगेंस्ट नहीं की देखो नहीं तो मना कर दला कहू जी केस कौन है माइल
MP side ro gote pila. Who is that pila? Anil.
No man. That's just kind of statement.
In fact, he did not go to Kanai also. Anil left him out with Kanai.
No. Manavi, my lord. I placed the statement, my lord.
ठीक है पढ़ंतु ट्रेन रो नहीं बस जगह राजपुरा एमपी को गलु राजपुरा रे अनिल घरे पहुंची से दिन तांको घरे हम समस्त रहिलु मु राति रे अनिल को सुनील को काम करे अनिल के
अनिल दिस प्रेजेंट
ए लोग पढ़ो
हम एक्चुअली माउसी मो विषय काम विषय पचारला हां से माने बयस पचारू मो बाउसी 16 वर्ष को अनिल मना करि दला तापर गोटे लोकर से दिन फोन आसिला ओ कहिला मो भाई पे एक झियोटे देखिया पई से कहला मो पर गोटे झियो अछि हम जे चाहा देखियो आसी परिबो तापर से लोक जार नाम कन्हई अनिल घर मत आस देखिया को आसिले मत अनिल भाई कहले
पढ़िए तापर हां ସେଇଠି ଟିକେ ସ୍ଲୋଲି ପଢନ୍ତୁ ତାପରେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ସୁନିକୁ ନେଇ ତାପରେ ସେ ନା କହିବା କଥା ନୁହଁ ନେଇ ତା ପରଦିନ କନେଇ ଘରକୁ ଛାଡି ଆସିଲୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ମାନବି ଗଲା ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆମ ରେଢା ଖୋଲର
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହଁ ପଢନ୍ତୁ ସେଇଟା ପଢନ୍ତୁ। ଆମ ରେଢା ଖୋଲର
ଅଧା ଗୋଟେ କହ୍ନେଇକୁ ଦେଖି ତାର ଦିନ ଅନିଲ ମୋ ମାଉସୀ ତା ସ୍ୱାମୀ ଝିଅ
ଆମ ରେଢା ଖୋଲର ଭରତ ମେହେର ମତେ ପ୍ରଥମରୁ ଅନିଲ ଯାଦବ ସହିତ ଝିଅ ଆଣିବା ଏବଂ ବିକ୍ରି କରିବା କଥା କରାଇ ଦେଇଥିଲା। ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପଚାରୁଥିଲି।
ହଁ ଦେଖିନି
ଆପଣ କାହିଁ ସେଟା ଏମ୍ଫାସାଇଜ କରୁଥିଲେ ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ବୋଲି? ଇନଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟିଂଲି ଅନିଲ ଯାଦବ ହି ୱାଜ ପ୍ରୋକ୍ୟୁରିଂ।
ନାଇଁ
So ultimately, whatever will happen, but he is the person who was procuring. Mane loosely, if you say, he was the local person who was getting the girl and then sending to in Madhya Pradesh.
ବାହାଘର ପାଇଁ ନେଇଥିଲେ କହୁଛି ବାହାଘର କଲେ କହ୍ନେଇ ସାଙ୍ଗେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ
both ways
କୋଉଠି ନାହିଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ପଇସା ପତ୍ର ଇଏ ନେଇଛି ବୋଲି ନାହିଁ ଅନିଲ ପଇସା ନେଇଛି ବୋଲି ନାହିଁ କୋଉଠି।
ସେ
ମାନବୀ କହିଲା ଯେ ସେ ତତେ ପସନ୍ଦ ବାହା ହେବା ପାଇଁ ଆମକୁ ପଇସା
ସବୁଠି ସେ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସେଥିରେ basically the accused Manavi Pradhan, the lady who has taken the girl, who is her niece, somehow related as niece with Anil. Even they landed up in his house also. They are not related. Manavi, the girl going to the lady's house is different thing. But why they will go to Anil's house? She was procuring.
All allegations ମାନବୀ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ଆସି ମତେ କହିଲେ ବସିଥା ଆମେ ଆସୁଛୁ ମୁଁ କୁଆଡେ
all allegations against Manavi to take to Anil.
Yes. But allegation ପଇସା ନେବା କଥାଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ମାନବୀ ନାଁରେ ଅଛି।
ପଢିଲେ ତାପରେ ସେଟା ମ୍ୟୁଟ ହେଇଗଲା ଅବଶ୍ୟ ମୁଁ ପଢିଲି ଯୋଉଟା
ନାଇଁ ତାପରେ ପଇସା କଥା କହୁଛି
ହଁ ସେ ଆପଣ ସେ ଯୋଉ ମେହେର ମାନବୀ and Anil they procure girls. That is the statement.
Procures allegation ନାହିଁ ତା ଘରୁ ନେଲା allegation ଅଛି ମାନବୀ ନେଲା
ଆପଣ ପଢୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଥରେ ଯୋଉଟା ମ୍ୟୁଟ ହେଇଗଲା ଆପଣ ସେଟା ପଢନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଥରେ। ଆମ ରେଡା ଖୋଲର
ପାଉନି ସେ ଦେଖୁଛି
ଏବେ ପାଇବେନି
କରିଦଉଛି
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇନ ଉପରୁ ପଢିଲେ ହବନି ମାନବୀର ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇନ
ମାନବୀର ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ମାନବୀ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ମୁଁ 160 ଦେଖୁଛି ମାନବୀ ନାହିଁ ମୁଁ 160 ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟରେ ସେ କହୁଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ତତେ ପସନ୍ଦ କରିଛି ବାହା ହେବା ପାଇଁ ଆମକୁ ପଇସା ଦେଇଛି ଏବଂ ମୁଁ ଗତକାଲି ତାକୁ ହଁ ମରିଥିଲି ମାନବୀ କହିଲା ସେ ଯେ ତତେ ପସନ୍ଦ କରିଛି ବାହା ହେବା ପାଇଁ ସେ ଆମକୁ ପଇସା ଦେଇଛି।
Ultimately, I am not holding the trial. So that is how I said ki ultimately, but this girl traveled to Anil's place. That is very clear.
376 allegation ନାହିଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା 376 ର ବି allegation ନାହିଁ।
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି statement 164 statement ର ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇନ ଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ପେଜ ଇଟ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟସ୍ ୱିଥ ଗତ 2 ମାସ ତଳେ
victim
yes
last
ପାଇଲେ 164 ପାଇଲେ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ପେଜ ପାଇଲେ what it reads ଗତ 2 ମାସ
ତଳେ ମୋର
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇନ ପଢନ୍ତୁ
ମୋର 2 ମାସ ତଳେ ମୋର ମାଉସୀ
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇନ ସେଠାରୁ ଟ୍ରେନ ସାଗର ମଧ୍ୟପ୍ରଦେଶ
ଗଲୁ ସେଠାରୁ ବସ ରେ ଆମେ
ରାଜପୁର ଗଲୁ ସେଠାରେ ଆମେ ଅନିଲ ଗଲୁ ସେଦିନ ଆମେ ସେଠି ରହିଲୁ
ସେଦିନ ରାତିରେ ମୋ ମାଉସୀ କାମ ବିଷୟରେ
କହିଲା ସେ ମୋ ବୟସ ପଛରେ ମୋ ମାଉସୀ 16 ବର୍ଷ କହିଲା ଅନିଲ ମନା କରିଦେଲା ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକର ସେଦିନ ଫୋନ ଆସିଲା କହିଲା ମୋ ଭାଇ ପାଇଁ ଏକ ଝିଅଟେ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ ସେ କହିଲା ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଗୋଟେ ଝିଅଟେ ଅଛି ତମେ ଯଦି ଚାହିଁବ ତାକୁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଆସିପାରିବ ତାପରେ ସେ ଲୋକ ଯାହାର ନାମ କନେଇ ଅନିଲ ଘରକୁ ଆସି ମତେ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଆସିଲେ this I was trying to point you out so that is what he has done yes what you say that you will adjourn it or I'll reject it today adjourn কিন্তু problem হচ্ছে সেমনি গড়িব খালি Mr. Satyaranjan Mulia for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti for the AC for the state, hybrid mode likhibe. Mr. Dilip Kumar Das, you are Mr. Chief Defense Legal Deputy Chief.
No, Chief Legal Aid Defense Counsel. Chief Legal Aid Defence Counsel.
Chief Legal Aid Defense Counsel, Hon'Ble, for the informant public victim. The learned legal aid, Chief Legal Aid Defense Counsel, Hon'Ble, being appearing for the informant public victim, being present at the virtual courtroom, High Court of Orissa, virtual court. Hon'Ble addresses arguments. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the earlier petition BLAPL filed by the co-accused, namely Kanai Yadav, was dismissed as withdrawn by order dated 19/12/2023 by BLAPL number 9977 of 2023. The petitioner stands in a better footing as far as the allegations are concerned. After arguing for some time, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance further arguments. The learned ASC, referring to the statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of the CRPC, as well as the materials contained in the case diary, statement of the accused, Manavi Pradhan, opposes the prayer for bail. The learned Chief Legal Aid Defense Counsel refers to the statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of CRPC, as well as statement of the other accused, Manavi Pradhan, to oppose the prayer for bail. Also submits that as per his instruction, the victim was threatened. Mr. Das, victim को threaten करा ही थिला. किए करथिले?
Se the son of the Hon'Ble Yadav and son of Bharat Mehra, Akid Bharat Mehra, son of the Akid Hon'Ble Yadav and son of Akid Bharat Mehra.
As per his instruction, the victim has been threatened by the son of the accused, Anil Yadav. Mr. Das? ଆପଣ ଶୁଭୁଛି ତ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ଲାଗୁଛି ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମାନେ ସ୍ଥିର ଯୋଉ ହେଇଯାଉଛି and son of accused Bharat Meher. In view of the submissions made by the learned Chief Legal Aid Defense Counsel, the learned ASC shall obtain instruction through the concerned ISC regarding welfare of the victim as to whether she is leading life of a normal citizen or not. The ISC shall provide protection if there is any threat perception to the victim oblique informant. It is called SDPO कर दियंतु, Sub Divisional Police Officer. Mr. Patti, SDPO. SDPO को कहतु से local inquiry करके देखिए. When do you want, Mr. After vacation? After vacation 21 दिन होची ना आवरी आगु को रखिबा. शुभनी सॉरी
आगुर दिन रहिए आज दिन अपनी टेके रहिबो
नहीं वो हां यस 28 की ना केबे को रखे 28 जून ना पर मिस्टर मुलिया 28 जून 28 6 20 24 oblique when this bench sits next. Yes please.
39. May I please? I heard the petitioner has been remanded into this case on 3/6/23, my lord. Since then, he is in jail custody.
Mr. Pradhan, just मुलिया बाबूंकर ऊपर को थिला आपण तळु करे पड़े हां और तळु
My lord. My lord, petitioner.
No, no,
3 criminal accident, and he will also be directed to take instead whether to solve punish local security or any blood relation. As well, the two co-accused person has been granted bail by
Yes,
judge.
yes.
To that respect, I have also filed the affidavit.
The affidavit dated?
Affidavit dated, my lord.
Is the father of the petitioner?
Father,
Pius Pan, 61 years.
my lord.
Okay.
Affidavit dated 23/4/24.
ठीक है जी.
ये antecedents are there.
And they will also
Earlier, जो थे, he had also antecedent.
Yes, sir.
So one change, Mr. Pradhan,
my lord.
that I'm imposing those 10 conditions. It will be mentioned specifically.
My lord.
Mr. Ramakanta Pradhan, for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti, additional standing counsel for the state. Order dated 8/4/2024 रे para 1 para 2 reproduce kale. The para 3 lekhontu, the learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner dated 23/4/2024 to his father, which discloses the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner, and also draws attention to the paragraph 3, which states the following. Para. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is in custody since 3/6/2023, and in the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted on yes, Mr. Pradhan, kuhantu. And the final prosecution report has been submitted on 21 Kebe. अरे चार्जशीट केबे फाइल ହେଲା କୁହନ୍ତୁ.
I have no station.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କେବେ ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଛି ମୁଁ ସେଇ ଡେଟ୍ ଟା ଜାଣିନି.
ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି.
ନା.
And in the yes, Mr. Patti, could you get it?
Uh, 26/9/23.
26/9/2023. Para. It is submitted by the
That was preliminary charge sheet 173/8.
preliminary लिख देवे. FPR टाइप कर देवे PPR. Preliminary prosecution report has been submitted on 26/9/2023. Para. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that though the petitioner originally belongs to the state of
Jharkhand.
He shall abide by all, he shall subject himself to the terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter. To ensure his attending the trial. To ensure he attending the trial. It is submitted that the co-accused has been granted bail by order dated 31/10/2023 as referred above. What is the age of the petitioner?
Age my lord 23.
And considering the age of the petitioner being 23 years, he may be shown indulgence to come back to the community to lead a normal social life that would help him to mend his ways in view of the allegations. Para. The learned additional standing counsel, referring to the materials contained in the case diary furnished by the investigating agency and the past allegation of criminal activity against the petitioner, opposes the prayer for bail. However, it is agreed at the bar that in the meanwhile, the prosecution report has been submitted, keeping the investigation open. Final and the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner through his father, dated 23/4/2024, is in sync with the police report.
Report 5/5 रे आसছে report on 5/5 रे आसছে
5/5 रे आसଛି जे 23/4 रे जब करते 23/6
26/6 preliminary charge submit बिल्कुल
अरे 90 डेज से बाद सेटा नहीं कि सीआरपीसी ताले काई रहला
ए रिपोर्ट टा 5/5 रे देखछन
आपनकर सेकंड चार्ज शीट केते सुधा देई हबो ना इंडेफिनेटली देई हबो
इंडेफिनेट देई हबो कारण इन्वेस्टिगेशन ओपन
रखले भी केते दिन भीतर ना सेंति किछि नाही बाहर नाही ना हेतिबो कोन लिखले and in the जो is in sync लिख ले, giving the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner is in sync with the police report, the report furnished by the police. Para. Having heard learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned additional standing counsel for the state, the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter, which shall include the following conditions. The first लिखिए the affidavit of the condition पूर्व के last लिखले हो ना condition अपन लिखी दिले ता परे लिखिए the affidavit copy of the affidavit certified copy of the affidavit dated 23/4/2024 so affidavit ता file करो ता certified copy नहीं जानते certified copy of the affidavit dated 23/4/2024 filed before this court in the present BL-APL filed by the father of the petitioner filed by the father of the petitioner shall be produced before the learned court in season of the matter for consideration of conditions to be imposed for grant of bail. But default paragraph रहेगा. Yes. Urgent certified copy as per rules. Yes.
Hon'Ble.
तेरे आपनकर there shall be one family member and one local surety.
Item 40.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
This is a successive bail application. Your Lordship.
Yes.
And allegation is 376(2) and 376(3), along with the SC/ST Prevention of Atrocity Act and POCSO, Your Lordship. And
so notice has not been issued?
No, Your Lordship. In previous case, Your Lordship had granted interim bail for 4 weeks, but the matter couldn't materialize due to some other people.
So by which order this interim bail was granted?
18th August 2023.
That's in BLPL number 7082/23. 7082/23, order dated 18/8/23.
9/11 it has been dismissed.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
And से मेट्रलाइज एकदम सब किछि ही जाइतला तबरे सी एज ए डॉटर एंड बोथ ए ब्लेस्ड विथ ए डॉटर योर लॉर्डशिप तार गोटे झियोटी अछि तो सब होइतला से तळे ताको
So, as far as this bail petition is concerned, notice has not yet to be, so the notice to go.
Yes, your lord.
Ms. Aditi Hota, M.S. Aditi Hota for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti, additional standing counsel for the state.
May I pray one thing?
Yes, please.
Notice my issue by speed post, your lordship, because he's
notice through the court. Notice to the court. Aditi Hota, because we are collecting that data of, the information through the court. So, no need to, you just simply file the copy. For the para 1 likhibe, para 2 likhibe, since the earlier order, by earlier order dated 9/11/2023, the prayer for bail of the petitioner was rejected. The matter has been placed before this bench in terms of the standing order number 2, dated so and so, of High Court of Orissa. Hello. Registry shall tag the records of the BLAPL number 7082 of 2023, comma, update the scan copy for reference. The petitioner shall furnish one extra copy of the petition on the learned AGA or learned AAC, who shall forward the copy to the concerned IAC to be served on the informant oblique victim, intimating them regarding the right of audience in terms of the section 439.1 into bracket small b proviso in the present proceeding. So लिखले कि सेंटेंस से पढ़िले सर्व ना सर्व फाइल में सर्व along with copy of this order, forward the same along with to serve the same on the
regarding the right of audience in terms of the section 439(1)(b) proviso.
The next date of listing shall also be intimated. The Purburu insert karantu. One extra copy of the petition shall be filed in the registry of this court, which shall be forwarded to the allotted court in session of the matter to transmit the copy to its office to the informant oblique victim, along with copy of this order, intimating them regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding under section 439. So one bit repeat kar debe. One small b proviso. The office, the stop kar likhontu, the next date of listing shall be also intimated. The learned secretary DLSA shall take steps for providing legal aid to the informant oblique victim if they are unable to engage lawyer on their own to present their version in the present proceeding. The learned counsel, if so engaged, through legal aid shall have the liberty to appear before this court in the nearby VC, virtual courtroom of High Court of Orissa. List on 21 ना 28 केबे चाहछन्ती 21 जून ना 28
21st
21/6/24 oblique when this bench sits next registry para कर लिखिबे line registry to do the needful ए flat टा 35 सर गट very good अब flag पड़ी जाई yes pass over thank you
Obliged.